And we are good. I guess we're still in combat, huh?
I think so.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So,
Have to get those fucked
picking
up.
up from last time, we finally tracked down the druid, and we've been attacked so far by wolves and dire wolves, and we've been able to slay them. There's been a voice rumbling through the trees.
Shit.
Seems to be swirling around you, saying, "Leave my babies alone. Leave my babies alone."
That's right.
And
And we're going, sorry,
just
Miss
as
Jackson.
we left, a lightning bolt struck out of the sky and nearly struck Dorian.
Right.
So
I
there's
remember
like
that.
a smoldering patch of ground, like right there in between Dorian and Arlo.
Dorian's like, I'm Thor. No.
All right. Who
Um,
fucks up? Who's up?
And
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys have any potions left,
I
but
don't.
you have a round.
Don't think so. I used my little last one, didn't I? Yeah. Or no.
You might
I
have one, Tank.
one. I think I have one. Because I didn't scratch it out. So I'm basing it off not scratching it out.
Since we're still in combat, show of hands, who's bloodied? I am.
Are you?
Go ahead and give me hit point
Okay, you went.
updates real quick.
Okay, 10 of 28. I mean, I'm still all right.
I'm not. My period.
Yeah.
is first one.
Oh, Brandy's not on her period, so she's not bloody. She said.
Okay. That's good to know.
John put
Thank
that
you,
in his
Brandy.
notes.
Hey, tell her I'm going to send her an AOL. I'm
Oh,
going to send her
they're
an
all
email
making
on
fun of
AOL.
your email address too.
Does that mean I should ask next week?
She says
Should
go.
I ask next week? Would that be closer?
She says go fuck yourself. No, I think it'll be a while.
Hey, tell her this will be easier if she just puts her period on an Excel spreadsheet and then just shares it to us
Hey.
in Google Sheet.
Austin, I think there's like a Google Calendar thing, right? Austin would
Yeah.
Austin would like you to just keep a Google Calendar of your menses for them so they can keep track.
Okay.
Well, men's
Yeah.
and ovulation. It's good to be,
Yeah.
precise.
How long till that squeaker comes out?
Well, I got
What?
The wife just bought new plushies for the dogs.
Oh,
He squoked. Anyway,
That was going
Yeah.
some other direction.
yeah.
we were
Anyway.
talking about other stuff, and then you said, "Hope that squeaker comes out." And
Don't
we're like,
mind your business, John. What we do in our house is our business.
Hey, I mean, it
Don't
is your
keep shaming
business, but you just talked about it in front of us, so
There's no kink
we're allowed
shaming
to
in
ask
this.
then.
Faster.
I'm not shaming. I'm just trying to find out what the fuck's going on.
I don't think you can kink shame if there's a girl involved with it because, like, it's working. Like, he had
Yeah.
getting laid. There's nothing like,
It's-
you
it's
can't.
good.
Okay. I guess if you were able to get somebody else to say yes with whatever you want to do,
You get somebody to say
you.
yes.
I mean, I guess you won. I'll be over here.
I mean, I agree. I was just trying to figure out what it was. Maybe I want to find a new kink.
He's like,
Maybe I'll be into putting squeak
keep
toys
an eye
up
out
there.
on in the sex shops. I just wanted to know if there was something new.
Anyway,
I am at
Um,
20.
I guess you know.
okay, that lagged bad. I didn't even hear what you said.
Tanky,
You there?
did we lose you?
Oh, I'm 26 of 31. Did I go somewhere?
You just cut out when you said it.
I
just
am
cut out. 2631.
Oh.
Okay, and Dorian?
26 of 31.
I am actually 100 of 100. I've actually got. I got
Um,
in the past week.
Considering your max
doing-
HP is 30,
I've
you're
doing
gonna have to give me a different number.
I've maxed out. I've gotten so much.
He's
fun.
at 100 out of 30, so
Yeah.
like 70 temporary hit points.
I mean, if you want to get like technical,
Dorian's become Super Saiyan, all right?
yeah. If you want to get,
I would love to get technical. I like technical.
It's 22 of 30 technically, but that's not where he is. Like,
Okay.
Not mentally.
Okay.
Okay, so no one's horrible right now.
No.
So Adam
That's
needs
good to
no.
know.
What you, Adam? I can give you my.
I'm okay.
potion.
I'm okay. I'm gonna try and stay on edges. Just save it in
Okay.
case I go down because you guys are still okay.
Yeah.
You guys are at least 2/3 on both of you, so
Good. Yeah.
if I go down, either finish the shit or come get me back up. Shit,
Okay.
I need to look at my spell slots. Oof. Oh, they're not bad. Okay. I do have mage armor going, yes, John?
What a slot.
Mage armor, yes, you do.
Okay. Alright, well then I'm ready. I don't know whose turn it is.
Yeah, I have no clue. Crap.
Okay.
Hey, since we didn't heal, can I take a round to try and yell at this lady? Since we didn't do any healing?
I mean, you can say whatever you want.
I was gonna say, your things attacked us, so make them stop, and then we'll stop.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. What he said, yeah.
Go away! Leave this place!
We won't leave. We gotta take you out.
There we go.
Yeah,
And
we're not leaving this place. She can go fuck herself then.
She can get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, if she's not
And-
backing down, we're not backing down.
so
We don't give a fuck now. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this woman appear here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She it's an elven woman. Her face seems kind of shrouded in this aura that's pouring off of her. You see that necklace shimmering with electricity. It seems to be running through it, bouncing off her hair. She has this thick black hair that's kind of ballooning out, blowing in the wind and pulsing with electricity. It looks very frail, kind of like kind of blown out like Home Alone 2.
Arlo gets aroused.
Electricity. Yeah. So, of course, Arlo's aroused. And her eyes are glowing. Like I said, face is kind of obscured in this aura mist surrounding her. And she said, "You will lay down your weapons and leave." And it is her turn, so she will cast a spell. And I'm going to, let's see. Okay, so Austin, your longsword, just a plain longsword, starts to glow red hot.
Oh shit.
Fucking goddamn it.
And you're going to take 2d8 damage as it starts to burn your hand.
Sounds familiar, I'm just not sure.
9 points of damage, and then I'll need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
This sounds very familiar. What the fuck?
Or
I know exactly what this is.
how many
It
points?
just sounds familiar.
That's 9 points of damage.
Nine of damage.
It's 19.
Good save.
Ooh, nice.
What'd you get?
19.
Okay, so you can maintain and hold through the pain and hold on to your sword if you'd like to.
Oh yeah, me too.
Hey, pain is love,
But
bro.
you can take additional damage by hanging on to it because it continues to glow red hot.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Power through!
And it is it is now Arlo's turn. Yeah, we'll do Arlo's turn.
I don't get to move or anything.
It's not your turn
It
yet.
wasn't your turn. You just had to make
Oh.
a save.
You
Just
just
took
pick
damage.
You just pick it on me because I killed you so many times. Got it.
You killed the wolves. you killed her, Wolf. She just struck you with a bolt of lightning. You're her target right now.
Remember, you kept chopping off their heads, bro. You were decimating those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Her babies. I'm gonna shoot a fucking arrow at this Mia, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. Ooh, nice. That's a 19 plus 6.
That'll hit.
All right. 4 plus 4, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yep, and I'm
Okay.
staying put for right now.
Concentration save.
Oh, me?
There will be a concentration save.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to keep hitting this bitch. I know. Sorry, that's dumb. No, never mind. Just ignore what I said.
Alright.
If kill the bad guy wasn't obvious, just
And
do it.
Yeah.
you roll me a perception check, everybody.
Okay. Oh, man, that's nothing. 2
16.
plus 1, 3.
16,
I don't know shit.
18,
Mhm.
and 16. Okay, so Barney and Dorian, you both see when this arrow hits her, it hits her, but she kind of shrugs it off a bit. It looks like the storm around her is kind of protecting her in some way. And you see the necklace start to glow more and more.
Okay.
And it is Barney's turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to that space, which I think was that one, and I'm gonna throw a firebolt. That's not gonna get it done. That's my turn. It was a 9.
Okay, yeah, that misses.
Yeah, I figured.
So it is now Dorian's turn.
So I forgot how to do this. Is this 30? Or is this what I'm trying to go? Do I start at my guy?
Yeah.
You start at your guy.
Yeah, start your guy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You
can
can't
make
make
it.
You can't make it
Oh,
there.
can't?
No.
Okay.
Even if
He's
you
only
were
25, right?
even if you were allowed to go here first, you can't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because
5,
you only got
6.
25, right?
Yeah.
Get close, but I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'll get right there. And then I will use my longbow. Because I'm not in melee range, so there's no disadvantage.
Sure.
Yep.
And then hit her in her face from 5 feet away. with my longbow.
You get 2 attacks.
That's 17.
That's gonna hit.
Wait. He doesn't get 2 attacks.
Wait, yeah, that's right. We're level 3. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something
I'm gonna
else.
say, hold on, what happened?
Sorry.
Did you level
Almost.
up?
Never mind. I forgot you only have 1 attack, and you're dual wielding. That's why you
That's
get
10 piercing damage to her mouth hole.
Nice.
2. So once again, even this close, you see that it kind of deflects down into her shoulder, and it doesn't seem to get the oomph you were expecting out of it.
That's fine.
Adam, are you
And
over
this
to the
necklace
right?
begins to glow more and more. And it is the top of the round, and each of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
I got a 10.
9. Fuck. That's with a plus 6.
Did I have to
Jeez.
make a save?
Wow. Yeah,
Oh, which one?
dexterity.
All of
My
us?
best fucking throw.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ! I don't know what fucking spell this is.
It's
19.
not.
Oh.
Okay, you pass. Everybody else will take
Damn.
1 point of damage.
Fucking plus 6.
It's just a
Okay,
little
good.
thing I've added in for the storm that is getting controlled by the magic going on here.
Yeah, guys, it's just a mechanic I added
Yeah.
in to kill you all. That's all.
You make a dexterity save, and if you fail, you take one 1d6 lightning damage.
It's not.
If it kills you,
do anything other than kill you. Fine.
it's not gonna kill you.
Hey,
You're fine.
hey, Austin, I don't want to hear about overpowered bullshit, alright?
Yeah. So you guys,
You killed like 8
you guys
characters.
each get struck with like this, like Austin. Yours is kind of an arc off the necklace. It arcs and hits you. Frickin' Arlo, yours is just a bolt that comes down and it grazes off your shoulder. Because you guys don't really get hit hard, but you get arced. And Barney, you just kind of slip out of the way as this arc lands right in front of you. You dodge out of the way as this lightning is striking down off of her and the storm. It's just this energy flowing around the battlefield.
Cool.
And it is her turn, so I'm gonna need 2 more d6 of or 2 more d8 of damage for Austin. Hold on to
he's
that
got
sword.
a bow out.
Oh, that's right, he switched. Did you drop that on the ground?
I dropped it right next to me.
Okay. Okay. So that's right. You dropped it. So no more damage from that. And she reaches up with this club in her hand as it kind of extends as these vines grow out from it and kind of fortify it. And swings out to hit you.
Tear the club up.
She is. Hit you with a shillelagh.
Stole that weapon from Nick Foley.
Sure.
Fucking Stevie Ray, the slapjack.
Look at this.
Freaking.
Adam, where are you at on the map, dude?
Right there. Oh, me?
Up to the right?
I'm way out to the right, yeah.
Okay. So that's a total miss as she swings out and does not come close to hitting you.
Ooh, nice.
And it is
You need to practice with that
Arlo's
shillelagh
turn.
abroad. All right.
Arlo. It is your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to. Damn it! I wish you were a little bit closer, Austin. Shit. I'm
Hey.
just gonna shoot. What?
With the trees and the web and
Did
what is it?
isn't Shillelagh only 5? Is Shillelagh have reach?
Oh, she would have moved up.
Yeah, she would have had to move up.
Oh, so she's
Right, but you're still gonna have trouble getting a clean shot off on her.
Yeah, she's gonna have half cover. So I think that's plus 2 to AC.
Yeah, plus 3/4 covers plus 5.
because of
Okay.
Austin and being away.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Austin, the tree,
Gotcha.
and the web here.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of obstacles you're kind of shooting through.
Okay.
You could move up and get a clearer shot,
Well,
possibly.
Yeah,
You might not be able to
I
actually.
mean, I don't
from
think
where
it's
you're
gonna
at.
be any clearer.
No,
1, 2,
not with
3,
your
4,
25 feet.
You can only
Yeah.
get to here, to the like the
well, what
front of the
about
stump.
1, 2, 3, 4? What about right here?
You can get to here.
You think?
That
that's
yeah,
cool
that
work.
could get you a clean shot. Yeah.
Oh, I was just
That'll
thinking
work.
that. I was like, hold on, let's do this. Cool.
Wait. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I
do
didn't
that.
think you would reach out that far.
I didn't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of like, man, I'm gonna be a little bit behind.
Those diagonals help.
Yeah. All right. So shooting the bow and doing sneak attack. Maha!
Fuck her up, please.
Hell yeah, natty 20.
Oh
Fuck off,
shit!
motherfucker.
Fuck yes.
Woo!
Natty 20. Okay. So that is plus. You have a +5 on your.
I have a plus. Why am I plus 6?
No, on your. Okay, so +4.
Oh, what do you mean?
On your
No,
damage.
dex.
+4 on my
your
damage.
dex,
Yeah, sorry.
your damage, yeah.
Yes.
So +4, and you have a short bow.
Yes, short bow.
So roll a d6 plus 10.
D6 plus 10. Okay. And that's including my sneak attack, or do I need to do that after?
That's
18. 2d6. Well, yeah. No, then
2d6 then.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
18 off the top.
Yeah.
Plus another 3d6, right? Because
Yeah, oh yeah, 3d6.
He
Yeah,
has
2d6.
20. Yeah, he has 22 off the top.
Right,
22
22 off the top plus 3d6. Just fucking nuke this
Okay.
bitch, please.
Yes.
4, 5, 5. 4,
God
5, 5.
damn it, that's got to be the biggest hit of the game.
So Tank, you aim up and fire, and you hit it right. There's you just notice it at the last second when you're aiming. There's a clasp on this necklace, like right on the back, and you pop that clasp, and it falls. And
Give me your jewelry. That's what he's saying.
and it falls and finally like shatters, and it's almost the whole thing looked to be made out of gold, but it shatters like it's glass, and kind of bursts back. And Austin, you kind of get knocked back about 5-10 feet and land on your ass. By the way, you guys are out of combat. Barney, you're far enough away. You would see the rest of these things run off.
Oh, the other animals?
As this magic kind of dissipates.
Hella
Talk
clutch,
about a
Tanky.
fucking roll.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That's huge.
Oh, huge.
Yes.
I mean, plus plus your rolled damage was also very good.
Yeah. Oh.
And you see her fall kind of to her knees, and she's breathing kind of heavy and rapid. You hear some muttering, and you also see standing above her now, like in this space back here, almost a ghostly visage.
Does it look like her, or
No, it looks
is it kind of incorporeal?
It's kind of incorporeal. It's got it's kind of a faceless visage of a woman like with a wispy robe.
It's like death.
And well, no, she's got hair. You just can't see her face. Like you can't make it out. Like it's blank.
Sure.
There's nothing there. And she just she speaks out and says, "Thank you for helping my child. You are all blessed in the light of Sylvanus. Thank you all."
My pleasure.
Was this is this the lady or the
ghost?
The ghost saying this?
The ghost thing. The lady's kind of fetal positioned up on the floor, still kind of getting her wits about her.
Eat your child?
Well, all beings that worship me are my children.
Oh, okay. And you are?
Well, the goddess of nature and chaos, of course.
Man, this way past my pay grade.
I'm Barnabas. What's your name?
Sylvanus.
Oh, yeah.
I know who you are, Bonnie.
Oh, well, he tips the hat he's not wearing at her.
Or should I say bump?
Oh, yeah, ooh, it's been a long time. It's an old code, but it checks out.
Oh, shit.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. It always bothered me how he said that. He says, what was going on with that one? And points at the lady.
That necklace. It had magically been imbued to push her against her will.
Made her batshit crazy. Oh.
Unlock powers past her ability to control. I've hopefully satiated that for now. She should be back to normal soon. I just need to get her somewhere she'll be safe. Do you know of anywhere near here she'd be safe?
I suppose she could come back with us, but I mean, I guess the town's safe enough if she's the one. Did she send all the wolves and the and the big bugs and
The big worms.
yes.
Well, the necklace did that, so whomever put it on her, that's who did that.
You seem to know a lot of stuff. Who did it? Just tell us.
Well, that is something you'll have to figure out in time.
Okay. It was you, killer. No,
You could try, but it
I
wouldn't
didn't
work.
really say that.
I like it better that he did.
No, he would never say that. He's awkward, but he's not that awkward. Is she like stable?
Yeah, she's stable.
Okay.
He didn't hit her.
He just hit
He
the
hit
necklace.
the clasp on the back of the necklace.
Perfect. Excellent flavor.
And caused it to fall and break off.
Perfect.
And she collapsed to the ground. The animals run off, and all that was left standing over her was this visage and this celestial creature.
He says.
At least that's what she's saying.
Was she an actual druid, or did that thing give her druidic powers, or?
She was a druid. She wandered the forest, lived here amongst all the beings, and she had a good life for herself.
All right.
But seems that's going to change now.
All right.
I don't know if anyone will continue to be after her, but I believe she needs somewhere safe to recover.
Well, like my buddy said, we can take her to the closest town that we know that's a decently safe city or town.
Will that necklace hurt us?
It's shattered.
It was shattered.
Like glass onto the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, when it fell, it looked to be gold, but when he struck it and it fell, it shattered the entire thing like glass. So you see like little bits of gold,
right,
and little bits of gemstone. They're all kind of still pulsing with a faint electricity over them.
Can I detect magic on those? I know it takes 10 minutes, so if the magic wears off, whatever.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead and detect magic.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You do it.
And while he's doing, he says, that's why you don't buy from China. Buy from the good old US of A.
Oh, God.
So yeah, does he get anything?
Yeah, so you get enchantment magic off of it.
Okay.
It is fading fast.
Okay.
But that leads you to believe there's a decent amount. It was pretty powerful.
Right.
Because you're still seeing a signature 10 minutes later,
right.
And you can still see it rapidly depleting out of there.
It was
and as
burning at both ends kind of thing.
Yeah, and it burns out quickly because of the level of destruction. The magic's kind of like it still holds a faint enchantment aura. If you wanted to collect the pieces, someone could still verify your story. Basically,
we'll sweep that up and drop
if
it
you
in
feel
the
that's
jewelry
necessary.
Yeah, we may as well take it with us. It's not gonna hurt nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put it in like a pouch and then put that in the box.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to the druid lady. What's your name there, miss?
And so the visage, she talked to you for that little bit and she disappears.
Right.
And who are you?
Barney.
And she kind of jumps back.
Yeah.
A bit.
Just
She's
yells
like
at her.
startled as he just yelled his name at her.
Don't mind my awkward friend here. He's a good fella, Barney, and my name's Arlo Pine. How do you do? I'm the guy who shot at your neck. Good thing you had that necklace.
Yeah, that's better than yelling your name. I shot an arrow at your neck.
That's what's great. That's what's great, because Arlo thinks he's more normal, and then he makes it worse. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
He's like, I shot this arrow at your neck. You're welcome.
She's like, why were you shooting at me?
You started
what
it.
has happened? What do you mean? What has happened?
I did. So there's okay, so a long time ago. No. So you sent animals at us. We killed a lot of them, and then you got better.
Um, as you're saying that, you see her eyes kind of twitch a bit, and it's like she's recalling memories still.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, well, I'm trying to figure out a voice for her.
They're all soft-spoken British women, unless it's the one Tank's fucking Marla.
No, the dwarf definitely wasn't.
Oh yeah. It's been a minute since we talked to that one.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Don't sweat it. Just keep going.
I'm trying to think what I was gonna say now.
Oh,
Fuck.
In that case.
It's all good.
So, my name is Doriel.
Doriel. Okay.
I want to thank you for helping me. I'm seeming to recall a little more. Apparently, some sort of magic has grabbed hold of me, or did. So I believe you're to take me back with you.
That's correct.
Yeah, we kind of talked to the whatever crazy god lady. Arlo's like, he's like, yeah, this is out of my pay grade, like he said. It's like, yeah, talk to the crazy ghost god lady, and she said if we could help you get back to a safe place.
And she's like, oh, well, I thank you. Are we going to head out now?
I say we get going. What do you think, Dorian?
Go ahead, Dorian.
Dorian's not really like. I mean, I'm being quiet, yes, but Dorian is also being quiet.
He's sleeping? No.
Dorian, like, I mean, he doesn't really know what's going on. His best friend just died a few weeks ago, right? And then this shit's happening, and he's just trying to like, okay, I was about to kill everybody here, but I guess we're not.
Right.
He's going along with it unless someone's asking him like a direct question.
Pump the brakes.
What John, is this like sacrificial thing still here?
Yeah, that is the site. Like, you see 4 areas around that that burst out like ankeg holes where they burst out during the ritual.
Yeah, I'd want to inspect that. Maybe I'd be like, hey, do you don't happen to remember anything that was going on with this business, do you?
Some sort of evil spell that I was forced to cast. It was to summon the ankegs.
Well, all right.
Do you have any clue? Do you have any clue who might have done this to you? Like, gave you that necklace that made you go crazy?
I can't remember. I don't know why, but I can't remember.
Fair enough. I'm sure it's for a reason, whoever did it.
I remember that I can
Cover
feel
their
the
tracks.
necklace being put on my neck. I can hear their voices.
Inside your head?
I'm not
Do they talk to you?
blindfolded. I've seen them, but I can't see them. I can't make out anything about them.
Do you remember what they said to you?
They muttered things. They didn't keep me around them very long. They found me in the woods not far from here. They must have known I dwelled near here.
I'm wondering if we shouldn't go to like her dwelling and check that out. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna find anything, but if it's not far from here, we should do it before we just head back to Riverstone.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You want to take us there? Maybe we can suss out some stuff. I don't know.
Maybe we can figure out some clues of what happened to you.
You'll know if anything's out of the ordinary. Probably. I don't know. I don't know your life, lady. Just tell us stuff. No, he doesn't say any of that. But yeah, like, let's go check that out and see if we find anything.
You guys head back. She had a little cave hollowed out, probably like 15 minutes from here.
Okay.
And you head over that way. I don't have a map for it, but you just she's got just a campsite set up. She does tell you to watch out for a few traps she had set.
That's nice of her.
In case anything came up on her in the night. They all look humane. Like snap something up by its leg
snares.
Or snares and things of that nature. But it's just a little hobble. You don't really notice any signs of a struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just be asking her if she notices anything like suspect, because we're not gonna know.
Yeah.
She doesn't see anything out of order. She didn't really have much.
Okay, I mean that makes
She lived
sense.
off the land.
Sure.
Cool.
Fucking vegans and shit. She wasn't hunting.
Yeah, fucking vegans living.
Hey, John, is her name Harriet? Can we make her name Harriet?
Is there a reason for that?
Harriet is this hippie lady in Red Dead 2. We don't have to change her name. It was just a joke.
Okay, I was like, I will.
She gets really mad when you kill animals, and then she maces you.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I guess if we don't see anything, we can head on back.
And as soon as you say that, you hear a large screeching in the sky.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
Two look like almost like ghostly or the same kind of wispy color that that Sylvanus came to you in. Two eagles look to be the shapes of eagles land down right in front of you.
Do you know them?
I believe they're gifts from Sylvanus.
Cool.
I think we're to ride them back to your village.
I think I'm gonna take Barney and I'm gonna keep this awkward thing going, but he might become more of like Tommy Chong in that 70s show kind of vibe.
Yeah, you see her. She's an elf. She looks a little more weathered than the dream you originally saw her in.
Okay.
Like she may have this process may have aged her.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Were you recently elected president of the United States? I hear that wreaks havoc on your skin. Well, I mean, fuck. I guess we'll hop a ride.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, hey, unless anybody else wants to do anything.
I mean, she looked around pretty good, right? I mean, we don't want to do like a perception check or anything. Well, we wouldn't even fucking know.
If she's not gonna notice anything different, I don't think we are.
We're not gonna know anything. True.
Right. So.
Yeah.
She didn't see anything out of place.
Yeah.
Let's do what we do.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know for sure that that's where they. Like she has very hazy memories once that collar went on.
Well, maybe after some
Or
rest and relaxation and rehabilitation, maybe she'll remember more. We'll see.
Maybe.
So yeah, let's hitch a ride, I guess.
So you guys go ahead and hop on these celestial eagles, giant eagles.
Dope.
And they ferry you back to
Riverstone,
Riverstone,
right?
and they're able to get you there pretty quickly. You get there. What took you a few days to get here takes you maybe 4 or 5 hours. So it's like 5 o'clock, and they land you like 30 minutes outside of town.
Arlo's fucking just enjoying the shit out of that
suspicions.
ride.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel like a wise wizard. No.
Barney's gonna be like, "Hey Arlo, just shoot an arrow out into the air. Just do it. Just do it." Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's like gonna try and like skeet shoot these with firebolt as we travel.
Have a good
Cause
time.
it's fun. Like I mean, there's a good chance none of us will ever fly again for the rest of this the rest of this campaign. Why not fucking have some fun up here?
Do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
I rolled a
tooling around.
19. Did I hit it?
What were you shooting at again?
Arlo's arrow, like skeet shooting.
Oh, fuck yeah, you hit it.
Yeah, your arrow takes 4 damage. I'll buy you a new one.
That's fairly fine. That was badass. I agree. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a good sis there, Mr. Stockton. Okay.
And you guys tool around for a little while. It's pretty straight flight back, because you went pretty well straight east. It was just a few days out, and you fly over the ruins at one point. You remember passing through, and Dorian, you remember probably almost dying there a couple of times.
It happens to the best of us. Shit, we all almost died in this fucking clearing. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, nothing like a good bottleneck.
That was a CR 1.5 encounter. That's the best part about that.
Well, yeah, the problem is we didn't fucking move.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do? God damn, I'm belchy. Yeah, cool.
Score. We back.
So, yeah. So it is, you guys get there. You're about, like I said, they drop you about 30 minutes out, and you walk for about 5 minutes, and a few scouts look to be wearing the town guard emblem start to approach, and they say, "You've returned. The captain's had us out keeping an eye out for you. He should be up the road shortly. He's already been notified that you've made your way back."
Sounds good. Yeah, the heroes are back. Ah, he's like very excited because he rode a fucking eagle, so he's just like high, like natural high.
be like, hey, did you see we rode eagles?
Did you see the eagle I was on? Holy shit!
Tell people about that shit.
Yes, I did. They were like giant, almost white golden eagles. It was fantastically beautiful.
Amazing.
Put that shit on your Twitter.
That shit was pretty awesome, man. As another scout says.
IG post, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your NPC there, John.
You're good.
His hair's all blown all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably all have really crazy hair.
Yes.
Like, we've been riding in a convertible.
Except for, I'm sure Dorian wears like a helmet over his, like a leather helmet, so he's...
Maybe. I don't know. I still always picture
I could
Barney
be
as
wrong.
Mr. Heckles, so like that hair was kind of wild anyway.
Yeah.
So
Barney's hair just looks...
It's just
brushed.
It's unkempt, yeah.
Yeah. It actually looks brushed with the wind.
Right, yeah. It's got like a nice... It almost looks like he put pomade in it and shit.
Yeah.
Slick back.
It just greased from not bathing for a couple days.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
So yeah, so these guys have like horses or like they take us back?
Yeah, they have horses. They get you caught up with the captain. And he gets you guys on horseback, and you guys kind of ride ahead of everybody. And his folks trail behind. And he's like, "So, what happened out there?
Who is
this?"
Who wants to take the lead here? I've been talking a lot. I'm not going to talk to this guy, not because I dislike him.
Yeah.
Who is who's asking?
You dislike him?
No, I said I'm just not going to talk, not because I dislike him, just because I feel like I've been a chatty fucking Kathy all night.
You're fine. Okay. Hold on.
His name is Karduk 4L.
Yep.
Okay.
Captain Carduck Forel.
Thanks to Austin's stellar note taking while I drove to fucking.
That's right. Well, Cap, we did some fighting, we did some slaying, we almost did some dying. We found this poor lady, and she's a druid, but she was somehow what's the word I'm thinking of?
Possessed.
Yeah, possessed. Yeah, I was going to say enchanted, but that's not the right word.
Enchanted's probably a better word.
Okay.
It was enchantment
she was
magic.
enchanted by whatever the evilness is bringing all this craziness to the town, and I don't know. We thought maybe we need to bring her back because some kind of crazy god told us to bring her back and keep her safe. And
A god told you.
yeah, some god. What's the name of the god?
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas, the god. After I shot an arrow at this damn necklace and just shattered to pieces, and I guess I broke the spell, this evil spell that was on her, and the evil beasts that were with her ran away, and then this celestial god came out and told us to take care of her and bring her back, keep her safe. So, it's kind of past my pay grade, but my buddy Barney's was in awe of her, so I'm going with him on this. So we brought her back. Figured maybe we can figure out more about this mystery.
Well, when it comes to gods, I usually tend to talk to Andy in town. He seems to know the most about what's going on in that department, so
All right.
maybe we stop her by there.
Yeah,
and I'm guessing, did you recale just the whole story of everything that happened?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gave him a quick
So,
hey John,
he would,
by the way to continue the fuck up I made of making Sylvanas female, because he is not.
I continued her off of your game, so this is your Sylvanas.
Oh yeah, it's definitely my fuck up. But yeah,
you live slightly northeast of where I'm gonna put. Like you're from Grey Hollow is gonna be, when I actually work on my map, slightly northeast of Briarton.
Oh
nice.
shit!
Like
hey,
Briarton's there, and then Steel Cliff is down south of there.
I'm all for callbacks, and it doesn't even have to make sense.
I don't plan on us ever going there, but those cities are definitely in my world because my world includes those games.
Austin, do you want to go visit your orc girlfriend?
No, not yet.
See if she's into. Dude, was she a full orc or a half orc? Because now you're a half orc. Maybe she'll.
But then she'd be cheating on Will, dude.
Right.
What the fuck?
Ooh,
Maybe
scandalous.
you'll
Let's
fill that
try.
hole a little better.
Right, dude. Will's throwing a hot dog down that hallway, right?
You guys are gonna get into fight. Then you got to get into a fight with Will and Vic. And don't think I won't run that.
Yeah,
epic,
but maybe Mirko and Shazan and Jarek are on our side. They won't be.
Epic.
No.
It'll be like fucking Endgame.
No. They'll just be 20th level, so then you'll have 2 15s and
Versus
3 20s.
Yeah.
Martha comes in and tells everybody to shut the fuck
Ander is in no state to go running into combat, so he'll sit this one out.
Yeah, but what we're gonna go get Roberta Lawson and fuck everybody up.
Oh shit. Anyway,
yeah.
so
glad
you guys are riding to town, and you tell him the whole story, and he's like, so you found tracks of and possibly a camp of some Hartford men right around all this stuff.
Yeah, we for sure want to mention, I don't know if it's gonna end up being relevant, but for sure mention the whole Manticore tattoo guy got stabbed.
Okay, and do you want to mention the dream where you would see the 6th person?
We will mention that there's somebody maybe still out there that we never came across, but we felt it was urgent to get her back because she was not in great shape.
Yeah, and you did feel like you saw sets of tracks that could have accompanied one more person.
Right, yeah. I mean, if they want to go find that dude...
One or more, which Yeah, because you didn't really get a chance to look for tracks of where if she was drug into here or like
Right.
you didn't scan the whole area to find where she was captured from.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we need to burden the chief with
But
crazy fucking psychedelic dreams, but
okay, so he's just he's like, huh, this is all very interesting. Well, I'm gonna head ahead into town, and I'm gonna grab the town master, and I'll meet you at the healers.
okie
Because
dokie.
he's going to be interested in all of this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I could.
Whatever works.
I would love to see that guy right now. He's like probably his face probably looks like oh, I don't know, Martin Eastman's with a goat vagina opened up on it.
Okay.
Do you don't know that one? You don't know that one? That guy was a UFC fighter who got a gnarly cut that Joe Rogan referred to as it looking like a goat vagina.
Wait, Eastman. Was it an old one?
Yeah, older. Marvin Eastman.
Hey, Adam.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Because I'm thinking I might have
We're not
seen
playing with Dave, all right? So relax.
the fight.
This one, John.
Well, yeah, I watched that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a bad.
Yeah, that's a gnarly one.
It's one of the worst cuts ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I will gladly go to the healer
Let's do it.
because I could use some H pizzles. I mean,
True.
not that I'm anticipating combat, but yeah.
Still.
So
Nice
you
area.
guys, and your time would have also accounted for a short rest. Your time on the Eagles on the way
Sure,
here.
that makes sense.
But you don't necessarily have to worry about that, right?
Right. I'm not gonna roll
No.
shit until yeah.
Yeah.
If for some reason we're about to get into a combat, I'll roll my shit.
Yeah. We'll do it then.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea. So you guys head to the healer, and as you're kind of pulling up, you see the captain, because he went at a good clip ahead of you guys. The captain rolls up with the town master at the healer's office. And Anders already out on the porch. Looks like they were discussing what was going on as you guys pulled up.
Is Ander the healer?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if he was if he lived in this house labeled the healer, or if he was still like an undertaker, or both, or what. So okay, cool.
He lived in this house labeled the healer, but they don't have like a cemetery in town that you've noticed.
Okay, cool.
It looks like they typically bury like at their homes, and they don't bury them in boxes.
Right.
They bury them directly into the ground.
This dope ass river, they should have more Viking funerals.
I mean, they could,
Sure.
but this is also a very potent farming town, so they believe it adds to the richness of the soil.
Oh, that's true. They should bury the bodies in the fields.
They do of the farmers
Right.
and farm hands that die.
This corn tastes like people.
You know, and some people do ask to get buried down there. You have different practices for different people, you know.
Certainly.
They didn't know what Al wanted, so they put him in the backyard.
Right. That's where you keep your owls.
Yeah. He hadn't lived there long enough for them to get the proper will written up. So, you know, things happen. That's why you got to have those things taken care of as soon as you get into town.
Yeah.
Very important. Is that what you guys want to do next? Write up a will?
I would like to.
So you,
I'm gonna go get on to the library and look up LegalZoom. Try and find.
no, remember, there's no library.
Well, my guy has everything on him, and he doesn't give a fuck about what happens if he dies.
So you guys,
His last will and testament is to fuck off.
I was urinating, and that was a clutch LegalZoom joke, Austin. But yeah, Barney's gonna put in his will that he wants to be dropped off of one of these roofs onto one of the water wheels for a good show.
My
Hey, Tank,
Lord.
that's where he thrashes.
Oh, oh God.
But yeah, because I don't know. I mean, yeah.
That's where I thrash.
That is the best.
That
Uh,
or hang him out by one of those ranches by the bulls. Not like hanging not like a lynching hanging. Just suspend him and just let the bulls take runs at him. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding
Interesting.
with all of this. But
Totally.
Yeah.
No, totally.
I'm
I'll
writing
ri-
all that down.
I'll write up a will, but hopefully by next week and read it and creep everyone out.
I'm excited.
You got it, dude. John reminded me.
I'm gonna remind you. I forgot to keep listening. So you guys pull up to the house and get off your horses, and Ender's like, "Oh, now that we're all here, would everyone like to come in?"
Yeah, why not, buddy?
Sure.
As long as you got something good to drink.
Well, I don't have much, but I can find something for you.
Come on, man.
Sorry,
Just
I'm
on the
not
high
the
of the Eagles.
drinking
Don't take
type.
that. Hey, don't kill my vibe, all right? Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Bitch,
Hey,
don't
it's
kill
not
his
my
vibe.
job to keep you liquored up,
Gotta be a
bitch.
good host. What the hell, man?
I'm sorry, I'm sober. I once had a problem with alcohol, and I try not to drink
Calm
it.
down, CM Punk, all right?
I really wish I had teleport because I would just pop over back to Al's house, grab some of the stash, and then pop right back.
It's fine.
But I am third level.
Typically, it's BYOB at my place, sir.
Well,
Oh,
now,
who does that?
now we know, and that's half the battle.
Yeah, we know for next time when I won't ever come back again. Oh yeah, let's go.
Don't worry, the story will force you back here time and time and time again.
Damn it.
Very.
That's good.
I'll give it up for
That's
that one.
fucking
That was
good.
pretty good.
Inspiration point, John.
No,
Woo!
fuck
I get a
that.
point of inspiration.
No, he's gonna take advantage against shit I cast at him. Fuck you.
Fuck yeah, I am.
veto that.
Oh shit, that's great.
Oh.
Fuck me. That's probably the
motherfucker.
best joke you've made in our time as a group, John. Good job.
It's fucking
Well,
good.
thank you.
That was just the best. Yes, and.
I mean, the bar's pretty low, but that was a great joke.
Well, thank you and fuck you.
You got it, dude.
It's all downhill from here.
It is. It's not going up.
You peaked at session 7.
Anyway, the town master was starting to tell me a bit of what had happened. Or I'm sorry, the captain.
Yeah.
And well, I guess first we should. Town Master Tristan might want to introduce himself. And he stands up. He's about a 6'6" elf,
Wow.
and he's pretty well kept. He looks older for an elf, which you can't really tell their age, but he does look a little older.
Well, like Elrond looked older than Liv Tyler, so like
Yeah,
they age just slowly.
yeah.
Arlo finds a dresser to get up on a handshake. Give him a handshake.
Guys, I want you to know that John named this character after a person who's like super influential in his life.
Who?
No, I said Tristan, not Christian.
Oh, fuck, that is that dude's name. Damn it. I fucked it up.
Nice try.
I just know
See, your joke failed
Minus
miserably,
one
sir.
Well,
Inspiration
here's the thing. The campaign notes are right because Austin did a great job once again. I just didn't remember that dude's name because he's nothing to me.
He shouldn't. Well, yeah. No, I can understand that.
Yeah.
He's at my house a lot.
It's all good.
Anyway.
he's standing right next to me, and he's pissed.
Sometimes when we play, that does happen. But I'm on headphones, so you're good. So you guys are standing there. Town Master Tristan, he's like, well, I've heard of a few of the things you have been doing around here, and the captain told me of this story, and it sounds like I owe you all a great thank you. But I would like to hear exactly what you say happened.
I mean, does anybody want to recount that, or can we just? Do you want to just hand wave that and say we did that? I mean, I don't have. Does anybody want to?
Yeah, no,
does
that's
anybody
fine.
want to? Well, like first, hang on. Like,
is there anything you're leaving out?
Does anybody?
That's what I need to know.
I would probably like not share the dream, but like, I mean, we can give him like the quick and dirty. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, just quick and dirty. Kind of like we did with the captain, just mostly just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably tell him exactly what we told the captain.
Yeah.
That way we don't look suspect, but we're also, keeping some shit for ourselves.
Yeah, some very.
Because it might put them on high alert, and that doesn't seem like something they need to be on right now. No.
Yeah. So what were you not going to tell them? The dream.
Basically, the dream.
Okay.
I mean, and we're probably trying to make Doriel look good, because I'm sure there's some people who don't love her at the moment.
They're gonna automatically associate all the bad things to her. Without looking at everything.
You tell them everything that's going on, and you recount the story and what Sylvanas told you. Ander kind of perks up when you say that, and roll me a perception check. Everybody.
Everybody get your roll on. It's a perception, you said?
Perception, yes.
That's a 14 total.
14. And Barney got a 17. Dorian, perception?
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So
zoning.
Dorian and Barney, you both see this. You notice the same symbol you saw kind of on the celestial visage, and a similar symbol you see hanging around the neck of Doriel. You see that spinning you see an amulet spinning around Anders' neck, and it on one side you see the symbol of helm.
Ambulance first. Sorry.
Jesus.
No, you see an amulet, and you see you see the symbol of helm on one side, and on the other side you see that symbol that you saw on Sylvanas, and you see hanging around the neck of.
Interesting. So like
her as well.
So like little behind the curtain here, like do we think that maybe he picked up a little Sylvanas flavor after the adventure?
No, that was during the adventure. He made those amulets for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about that. God. We haven't even played that much D&D when you think about it, but we've played a lot of D&D.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of it. It is
all the little details. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's spinning like
it's because of the thing it's on. You see it just kind of when he moves, it's spun
not
around.
Like Pee Wee Herman's
nothing magical.
Bow tie.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
It's on a chain.
It's dangling,
the chain dangling. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because he's not in like armor or anything. He's just in robes, and he perks up at that part, and they listen to your story, and Anders the first to perk up, and he's like, "Well, sounds to me like the real culprits are whoever accosted her and took her under their control."
I would say so.
Yeah, and all signs are pointing to the damn Hartfords. We know we ain't gonna get anywhere there. One thing I'm a little worried about is you said one of them had a manticore tattoo.
That's correct.
and they were a Hartford.
They seem to be.
Well, see, that's what's not adding up, because the Hartfords are claiming to have nothing to do with the Manticore bandits that are hitting the road. And now we see one signed up with the Hartfords.
Maybe he was an infiltrator?
Maybe.
I mean, they did
Or maybe the
they
Hartfords are lying to us in the first place. I'd be more inclined to believe the latter.
well, that particular fella, he had stab wounds from what appeared to be man-made weapons. So
Yeah.
perhaps they discovered he was not on the up and up, and they took him down.
You took them out.
It's not interesting.
Cut out their loose ends.
Hey, John, real quick, did we have any reason to believe the Hartfords had anything to do with Doriel's possession? Or did I just misunderstand you right there?
Yes, those were the same tracks. Those Hartford men,
Uh-huh.
you saw tracks of them to and from the site. You saw
Okay.
visages of people running,
Right.
but they all fell on the spots where you found Hartford bodies.
Okay. Okay.
You have reason to believe that whoever did this was at least working for Hartford at some point. They had the armor. You don't know if they did it under his order or what's going on there. They know that they would tell you he enlists a lot of shoddy help, or what they would consider shoddy help, bandits and thugs and whatnot. So they're often like to split off and do what they want at times. That's one of the problems they have. They can't pin anyone down on Jameson himself. He just cuts it off. Oh, they went off and went rogue, did their own thing, and they can't seem to tie anybody down. As far as tying anyone to him.
Should we go confront this fella, or do you think it'll do any good? I'm still very new here.
And the town master kind of speaks up, sits up, and says, no, if we confront him, all we'll do is tip him off that we have information on him, even though he probably already knows.
Can I make a insight check on that?
Yes, you may.
18. I kind of just am looking to see, like, if I have any inclination that maybe he's covering for him. Is what I'm looking for.
The town master seems to be being sincere.
Okay.
We've been dealing with this Jameson issue for quite some time. It's a delicate one. He has friends in high places and damn near all the money he could want in the world to spend. And he does.
What about
Getting
friends
whatever
in
he
low
wants.
places?
I've felt for a long time he's been up to something. We just don't know what. He's been increasing his numbers, especially his numbers delving out into the forest. He's been bringing more people in each caravan. He has more people he's hiring on. It's just, he calls it expansion, but I don't trust him. I never have.
So, why have you let him continue to operate for so long then?
He bought up half the river, most of the prospects. By our laws, he gained power. And at this point, it's hard to get rid of him.
Well, there's where I come from. There's an easy way of taking care of someone like that. Because we call that somebody who has a life problem. You just take their life.
You need to solve it.
Dario wants to get a little stabby here. That's all he's saying.
Yes, and he's got enough men to defend that fortress for as long as he needs to.
Well, is he always in?
And
his
he's probably got enough men to take this town, especially because he's on the inside of it.
Why do you think he hasn't done it yet then? Why hasn't he
think
just
he's-
taken over the town then? And ruled with an iron
Don't know.
fist.
We think he's searching for something.
Hmm.
Something in that damn forest. At least I do.
Well,
And that's all the town master talking.
so I just had an idea. So, I'm gonna like pull these two like kind of into a mini huddle and say, "Hey, boys, do you think if we found that proverbial sixth man, we could intimidate him into maybe getting some info? I don't know, just a thought. Like that guy that we never came across. Like
Yeah.
this is me
You
back
don't
out of
have a
character.
face to recognize him.
Right, but he would presumably have at least like the markings. But
I mean, they're all the Hartford men wear those patches. Like you could try to size up body type, but that's
this was
damn.
this was me suggesting going back out and looking for him, not looking for him in town.
Oh, like looking for him in the
Yeah.
go back to the forest and try to track,
Right. Yeah.
see where he would have taken off to.
Yeah. I mean, I again, this is a little metagamey, John, but like, I don't know if you had plans for that, but like, or like, we can maybe we suggest this to him and they fucking say I mean, that guy knows his way back to town, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He probably would have been back already.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you guys are you're kind of sidebarring to them, real quick. So.
Oh, wait! I have an idea. Okay. I'm gonna ask the captain to come into our.
Yeah, you can
sidebar.
play whatever ideas you want off of any of these
I would like the
guys.
captain to come into our sidebar. I trust him more than the town master, only because we've interacted with him more. So
Okay.
So
What's all this about? Why can't we just all talk?
well, I don't know who to trust. I'm new here, okay? Do you have... Okay, so we told you how there's probably another guy out there from the Hartford company. Do you have any men you can put on watch or maybe go out scouting to looking for a single man that maybe we could like apprehend and then question?
I mean, we can keep an eye out, our scouts, if they see any single people traveling alone coming in town, we can flag them down.
I don't know if it's gonna do any good, but it's the best
I
I've
could at
got
least,
right now.
I mean, probably the best idea there would be getting ID on them, and maybe they can tell us who they are,
Do you have
rather
any
than
idea how
just
to do that?
accosting them in the forest. Well, if one of my guys gets a look at him, they might even know who he is.
Okay.
So we'll keep an eye out for any singles traveling through the forest. That's easy peasy.
All right. That sounds great. Yeah, I don't think going and tracking a single man through the woods is any kind of easy task. So, yeah.
No. And taking him into custody on no offense, but we got no real evidence here.
We've got 24 hours, right? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but like,
They believe your story, but there's no hard evidence to go burst down Jameson's door right now.
100%. And like you said, like they've conveyed that he's got enough men to take the town. You don't know why he hasn't yet, but like, I don't trust anyone more than the captain at this point. Me, Adam, and thus Barney. I don't know about you guys. So like, if he's on our side, I'm happy. I think I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of have an idea.
Okay, what is it?
Of something we could try. It's a little far fetched.
Okay, strap in.
It could be,
what you got, Dorian?
Well, one thing we could try. He looks behind his shoulders, and then he looks at you guys and he says, "We could try the classic short sell."
Go on.
Explain.
Okay. You guys aren't that familiar with macroeconomics. All right. So Here's the idea.
Mackerel, what? Did you call me tiny? What the hell?
Okay, what's your character's intelligence modifier before you go with this pitch? Way out of his pay grade.
6
Huh?
6 plus 3.
Okay.
So here's this idea. Make up a product, something that's not real, and then we make it a big deal. It could be something real, but it doesn't have any actual value, but we make it seem like it has value, and then we get this guy who we want to, because really what we need to do is make him go bankrupt. He doesn't have any power except for his money. So if we get him to buy into this deal, and then once he's bought it, we flood the market with the product at a lower rate, causing him to go bankrupt. It's a classic short sell.
And we'll call it the Fire Festival.
The man
I know a
literally
guy named Ja
runs
Rule.
a
He can help.
company where he pulls precious stones right out of the ground.
Right. Well, I don't know.
He ain't running out of money anytime soon, kid.
Yeah,
And that sounds like a long play.
That's the idea.
I
And
love
by
that
then,
idea.
he could have, if he finds what he's looking for, he might be able to level our city in one fell swoop.
Well, you're assuming he never leaves his guards, and you're assuming he never leaves his fortress. Also,
I never said he never leaves his guards or his fortress, but we
Right.
ain't going around assassinating citizens of the town either. I'm a guard captain, not in it for a blood sport.
well, the wars aren't always the same as they used to be, and sometimes you have to get your hands dirty, or other people are just going to keep dying in the city. But what I'm
If you
suggesting,
just get your hands dirty and you don't find the innocent and the guilty before you do it, then you ain't doing no good to nobody.
I have an idea for gathering intel. Okay. I also, like Austin, I wanted to say before we moved on, I fucking love that plan. But we also have been told that this dude just straight up pulls money out of the river.
well,
So
hey, but
I
money
under-
is he doesn't actually have money. Money is just the idea that he owns the things, and he's got shares in different properties. but if you put
he's
the
got
shares up
things
in
people
capital-
want though. So like he then thus has power. So like, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, there's no corporation here. He owns the land, therefore he owns the money
right.
that comes out of it.
So here's my plan, OOC, and I can do this in character if we need to. But like, what if we found out what bar the Hartford guys hang out at after work and just get one of them super drunk, and maybe we try and fucking or
And
wait,
so-
wait. Or we have things. We have fuck. They're written down somewhere. We have fuck. I know they're written down. We picked up things like potion, like poisoning, vomiting things. Like maybe
You can do some brewing.
yeah. Yeah, like recipes and stuff to like maybe I don't know that we don't have a truth serum. I know that, but
No.
but I mean, if nothing else, maybe we go to one of these bars, like get some of them pretty drunk and see if they get loose lips. I don't know.
And so you guys are kind of talking there in the corner for a second, and the rest of the room can still kind of hear you. And the town master
fucking made a sidebar. Come on.
Well, it can only last so long. Come on, how long are people going to sit there and not listen?
Dude, my
So-
fucking 30-second round takes 6 seconds. Come on.
So
You got like foghorns in their ears trying to listen.
Right.
the town master says, "Gentlemen, you could think of 1,000 ways to track him and find out exactly what's going on. Hanging out and getting some information from the Harpers is not a bad idea, but I say other than that, leave them be and we'll look for an opening. If we find any more information, you'll be the first to know. Because I see you seem to have a bit of a vendetta against them. Now, as far as leads, if you're looking for them, like I said, I think he's looking for something out in that forest. And if anyone might be able to keen in or eye into what that might be, that'd be the artificer. So if you're looking to get maybe an edge on Jameson, that'd be who you want to speak with. But if I know him, if I know Jameson, with all the shake you three have caused, he'll probably come find you.
Barney's out of character gonna pipe up and say, "You're goddamn right. I've got a vendetta. He's responsible for the death of the man who opened his home to me when I've been here all of about 5 minutes," and then he just leaves towards towards Artificer.
And
And
the
Arlo
town
goes,
master kind
damn
of
right. And he
tracks
grabs
you
another
down.
beer and walks.
He rushes behind you out the door and says, "Excuse me, Bonnie. I
What?
did not mean to offend you. I understand you have a vendetta. I'm not upset with you because of it. I'm just saying these are delicate matters we're delving into. Jameson, I believe to be a very dangerous man. I just don't have the evidence to pin him for it and get him out of town or executed. You know, that's not typically how we do things around here.
Well, it seems kind of
But
like you've let him do as he he did as he pleased for so long, and now you can't even control him. What's the point of even having any kind of governmental body?
he's never attacked the city like this before, if that is indeed what has happened. And typically, we don't have too much issue with his men. It's becoming more of a problem lately, and we're trying to find out ways to solve that issue. But we've not come up with much.
I think the issue
We'd be
started.
happy for your help.
I'm going to help, but I think the issue started when he became more powerful than the entire town, and he's gonna continue walking. If the guy keeps talking, he'll talk to him. But
And he's like, and he walks with you. And he's like, well, I can't say you're wrong there. But unfortunately, that's the way a free market goes. If someone has enough money to buy out the rest, then it's theirs.
he's
And
gonna
unfortunately, that
go
has
ahead.
gripped its hold in my town.
He gives you an hour-long speech on antitrust laws as he walks what appears to be across the street to the artificer. I mean,
Oh.
like,
A long walk.
But
basically,
he just,
Barney's a little hot.
and I get that.
Yeah, and because like this dude doesn't seem to have done his job, and
Yeah.
then that cost him a new friend, like a new friend's life. That he didn't have a lot of friends. He was a fucking
Yeah.
He had his family, one girl, Arlo, and now Dorian and Al. So like he's got a handful of people in his life that fucking mattered, and this guy
Yeah.
indirectly cost him one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
I can see that.
kind of like fuck this guy, but he's also he knows that this guy
It's
is trying
deflecting a bit, but
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he doesn't. This guy doesn't seem to have a enough of a fire lit under his ass to satisfy Barney.
Got
If
it.
that makes sense. Now I'm gonna go
Yeah.
pee again.
And like
Um,
Arlo followed them out, and Arlo kind of sees this exchange, and he's like sitting there like so fired up because he's like, look at Barney, he's going at it, yeah, like he's
Yeah.
like he's because Barney's real just the laid back dude. He tries to be nice and humble
Yeah.
to people, so he's like not thrown off, but he's like, holy shit, yeah, goddamn right, So he's fired up again. So fired up day for him. Fucking eagle ride now. Fucking Barney's getting him fired up. So, but yeah, he kind of looks at the guy and he goes, "What my friend said. So you got to nut up at a certain point. I've always been about money, but at a certain point, money doesn't matter anymore. And he just kind of huffs off with him and stuff because he wants to follow him. So that's all he says.
Gotcha.
Because I guess in
And
his mind, he didn't know the technicalness of like what you guys are saying per se, but he's more like
Yeah.
he's getting the vibe of like you guys let this fuckhead control and take advantage of you guys so much that you can't even come back from it. And it's like, come on, like he's like, you
and
gotta step up,
he kind of is looking at both of you, and he's like, I don't know what kind of big cities you may have come from, but we weren't used to that around here. Around here, everyone was always good by each other and did well by each other. And before we knew what we had in town, it had already taken over. We were blind and ignorant. I apologize that someone close to you passed away. There's nothing we can do about that now, but we can try to do something about keeping it from happening in the future.
I have two not out of character questions, but questions for you, Tank and Austin. One, does Arlo have a lot slowly
No.
Yeah, I kind of
It's pretty
figured
much
no, but
it's pretty much Barney and then slowly Dorian.
well, like I mean, like before this, like I always kind of saw him as like a loner grifter,
Yeah,
like
he was
shyster
mostly a
kind of
loner.
guy.
Maybe when he was like really, really young, but not like as an adult, you know.
Started getting the misdemeanor fever and like
exactly going from town to town. Like half of it's just the way he lived his life. Half of it was like not having enough time to even establish real friendships because he kept moving around, doing stuff, shit like that.
And Dorian, I almost see as almost like a Jedi in like the like don't get attached because it won't last long. Is that is that
you
like,
seem like that, right? Also,
is that out of line?
That's accurate.
But I feel like he would have had lots of people he considered close friends, but he never got to know them very well.
I feel like he had people he would have died for, but at the same time, I don't know.
More Austin, like brothers in arms style.
Yeah, correct us if we're wrong. But like people he would have died for, but at the same time, he's also conveyed that he's pretty okay with death, and it doesn't affect him.
Yeah, that's all pretty accurate.
So like, how does he like? So when Barney's like outraged that these people's incompetence basically allowed for Al's death. Does he like do anything? I don't know.
No, I mean not. He wouldn't say anything out of turn right now. Being around everyone, he's like pretty much what he said. If you don't get your hands dirty, people would just keep dying. And he's pretty much like, all right, well, this captain of the guard is just gonna keep going along to get along for as long as until he has to make that decision that he doesn't want to make. So he's not really.
It's very. You seem very.
And it's like
Dorian seems very measured and clinical almost.
Yeah, like you guys wouldn't necessarily know this because you're all relatively new to town. This is why this actually. It kind of is nice because Al would have had access to a lot of this information, but you guys are just kind of going at the sales. You don't know how the town operates.
We're still freaking outsiders, newcomers.
I think Dorian kind of knows what to expect. Like, all right, so we've got a small municipal with the business under his thumb.
Yeah,
like, there's going to be bureaucracy, red tape, pushback from anyone who tries to push back at him. So
it's not really that. There's not like a big bureaucracy. It's a very small government. They're just a peaceful village, and unfortunately, they have a rich shithead who moved in and made life more difficult for them.
Yeah,
and they can't defeat him. I get it.
Right. Yeah. So kind of like we need to go. I don't know. I think we kind of need to try and beat this guy at his own game. So if he's trying to get something, we need to get it first. We need to take this guy.
For sure. We need to find what he's looking for. But, so John, quick question, because I have something I would love to do. Does the town master eventually trail off, or is he following us to the artificer?
Like he's standing there talking with you, like kind of in front of their place. He wouldn't go in with you unless you asked him to, because he's he supports you in anything you would like to do, but he does say that he would like you all to he would like to invite all of you for dinner, and he does have compensation for you at his office in the town master's hall.
But this is all after we're supposed to talk to the artificer.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can come by whenever. And Ander has agreed to take care of the girl.
Okay. Great.
And he said he
that's
will
great.
he will let you guys know any more information she remembers.
Yeah. If I don't know, like, can we retcon to her that like this is a good dude? Like, if you need help, tell him. If you remember anything, tell him. He'll tell us. Blah blah blah.
Very,
Yeah.
very
So-
protective,
And she's
very
very-
noble, all that.
And with Ander, he's kind of the guy you can tell.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just has
Like, he's a
presence about him.
trustworthy looking guy.
Yeah.
He's not and now he's all white haired.
right. He
Yeah.
seems
Trusty old
He
man.
has a wise presence, a
Well,
very kind
yeah.
presence.
And she's at least what I don't even know what spell level heat metal is. I think it's second, so she's at least like a third level druid. She can handle herself.
Yeah.
So I would like to politely, like I'll be like, Barney will say to Tristan and be like, okay, you know, the dinner. I mean, I'm okay with dinner. You guys think of any kind of strategy? Maybe we can discuss it then. But put your goddamn thinking caps on. He's like, this is probably the most serious you guys have ever seen Barney.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if when you went off to go pee, I kind of said some. I was like surprised by it and all that shit.
But like, so he's like, put your goddamn thinking caps on because I expect something. And he's like, and at this point,
So it's
what-
probably about like 5 o'clock right now, and he invited you. He said, "Go ahead and come for dinner if you'd like." Around 7.
yeah, he's like,
And he would, like he said, he has compensation for all the work you've done.
that's great. Barney's not interested. He doesn't give a fuck about that right now. But he says at this point,
Arlo still goes, "Don't worry, buddy. I'll grab that money."
yeah, you can hang on to it for me, you little grubby fuck. He says, at this point, sir, with all due respect, we will bid you adieu. And he's gonna wait for that guy to leave.
And he takes off towards his house.
So Barney's going to look at Dorian and says, so you said we need to get our hands dirty, huh?
It's about time.
So he bends down. These roads look like dirt roads. He bends down, picks up 2 handfuls of dirt, holds them in his palms out to you guys, kind of in like a high five, join hands kind of thing. He's like, I'm ready if you are.
All right, let's go, boys. You know, I ain't gonna turn my way back from a fight.
It's almost like the spit.
going.
It's almost like the spit in the hand handshake,
Yeah, I'm about to say, kind of like that. Yeah.
but with getting your hands dirty symbolism.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he
Oh,
would.
I take the dirt and
Yeah, he would.
know?
I don't know what Dorian does, but yeah, he would. He'd hold it out there.
Yeah,
For you.
Dorian, come on. He gets in there. He's like, fuck it. Let's do this shit.
yeah.
All right. He says. He says. Okay, let's do this. Anybody knocking on this fucking door?
Yeah, I'll knock on it as hard as I can.
You knock on it, bang, 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 and you see when you do, you see a little telescope pop out from the from next to the door, and it starts like looking closely at you, and
Jabba's
Where's the
palace.
vase?
you see a yeah, kind of,
We're at Jabba's palace.
and you see kind of a horn at top of the door, and you hear a voice come out of it.
Yes. Who are you?
We're here to see the. What did you guys call him? An arbiter? or whatever?
Artificer.
Oh, we're here to see the artificer.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's me. Who are you?
We're some noble new
sent you?
fellas in town. God, I got tripped up. Who's fucking Lord?
Tristan
Why
is
am I
the
having
town
brain fart?
leader.
Tristan, yeah. Tristan told us to come. Tristan, the town leader.
Town Master Tristan. Oh,
Yeah.
well, right on in. Go
All right.
down the hall and to the right is the stairs. I'm down there.
All right. Opens the door and he's like, I guess he's kind of tripping, like, what the fuck?
Well, and
Right there.
a latch clicks and the door starts to like creak open, like
Right.
probably a
Yeah.
quarter of the way
That's very
without you pushing it.
artificer. Yes.
Cool. And then we head on in. Then I guess we go on in and just kind of follow his
As you
instructions
walk
on.
in, you see you see on the map, this is a decent sized house compared to some of the rest. It's like
Which
a
one is it?
decent sized mansion for this. It's the artificer. It's right above the healer. So
God, okay.
it's a decent sized mansion for this city, and in the upper the main floor here, you just see wall to wall. Every wall is covered in library books, and as soon as you walk in the door, you start hearing tick 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 tick,
Clock and shit.
and you look up, and the ceiling. Do you know the scene in Hook where they're in the room full of clocks?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what the ceiling looks like, but they're all working clocks perfectly timed.
Gotcha.
And they're all ticking at the same time, so it's really loud.
But they said like New York, Taiwan. They're all different times.
Well, I look at the woods and I go,
you do go
Time.
past the map, and it has a clock in each region of the known world
Oh, nice.
and what their time would be.
zones
It's
are
all the same.
canonical.
It's all exactly the same time, but he's
Nice.
got it mapped out by region.
Right on.
You do see the few bare spaces in the walls where there aren't bookshelves. There's maps painted on the wall or map paper like stretched onto the wall. The hall, as you get down this hallway, and you see a few rooms branching off of this hallway. At the end of this hallway is a stairwell to the right, and in front of you is the kitchen. So you can see the kitchen in there, and there's just some normal utensils. You see once again this map paper all over the area, and it all seems to be maps of this forest. And the one thing you do see, a lot of these bookshelves have scrolls and what looks to be maps possibly rolled up and filling the shelves as well.
Okay.
And as you go down, are you going to go down the stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
we keep.
There's no door at the top of the stairs.
Okay,
So you
gotta
go
get
down
away
to the
from
stairs,
weird time orgy room.
and it's one of those stairs that goes like down 10 feet to the landing, and then you got to turn right, and you go down another 10 feet to the bottom.
Gotcha.
One of those types.
Sure.
And you head down there, and you see this room. Just it's probably got 6 or 7 good-sized tables in it. It's a large room, and you see clocks hanging from all over the ceiling. You see benches covered in clocks, benches covered in tomes, maps strewn about everywhere, and you see buzzing around on like this, almost like, what are those things where you just move around on your feet, but more like a shop stool that's just buzzing around from
like
table to table.
Like a doctor sits on.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it seems to be like motorized, buzzing around. And you see this gnome sitting on top of it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes. What can I help you with?
Hey, you got the time?
The time is let's see, 6:15 and 34 seconds. Yes.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. It's like, or they're kind of like
35, 36, 37. Barney's just
It's
counting.
actually at 42 now. You're off by a couple, but that's okay.
Fuck you!
Anyways,
No. No, he doesn't say that.
Yes, and Adam, come on.
No,
Yeah.
I did. I just
Um,
got aggressive with it.
Uh,
um, I guess we say we're God, what did we
You
call
said the
it?
town master sent you. What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
yeah, we're are we looking for are we looking for
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
the okay, this is a bit of a delicate situation, my friend. Let's start with introductions because that seems rude to do otherwise. My name is Barney. This my
Hello, Barney.
my little friend here. His name is Arlo.
How you
Don't
do?
don't fuck with him. He did 36 points of damage last fight. It was crazy. And
It was an arrow from hell, man.
and this big bastard to my left is Dorian. We were
He
sent.
cuts wolf heads off.
Yeah, if you think you killed him, he'll still have a hit point left. We were sent here by Tristan to seek out information. What's your name, friend?
Yes, my name is Anaxi. How are
Fucking
you?
knew it. I fucking knew it.
An axie?
Check your Facebook
shit.
messages, John. I called that shit. Yeah, I remember that guy. So, okay. I'm gonna just talking to Tank and Austin. Obviously, John, you're gonna hear this, but like, I don't know how much we want to. Like, we don't know who's in Jameson's pocket, right?
yes.
Yeah. We don't.
I mean,
we
like,
don't know.
like that seems like something we would all kind of.
I mean, they, from what they kind of would have given you, because they would have given you a little more than like everything I just said, is most of the townspeople aren't in league with him. Most of the people that are working for him, he's bringing from outside the town.
Okay. But,
The town's numbers have been growing consistently since he's taken up shop here because he keeps employing and employing and buying and employing.
So, like,
Because he had money coming into this too.
So, Karduk and Tristan gave us the impression that anybody that doesn't work with him is likely trustworthy.
The town is most of the people in the town are likely trustworthy. I mean, they sent you to the artificer believing them to be trustworthy.
Okay.
They trust the artificer wholeheartedly.
Well, yeah.
He's basic, and they would have told you he's basically a map specialist, and he considers himself the builder of adventures. Many young adventurers come and seek him out for maps to treasures around the area.
Okay. We ran into a few of Hartford's men. They did quite the number on this seemingly friendly lady, and we just don't know what Tristan and Karduk, they seem to think he's after something. They sent us to you looking for information, friend. What? I mean, you know me. I'm down with the gnomes. You can see I travel with one. Do you know anything?
Let me see.
And he starts flipping through a couple of books.
And he's like, this is a subject I've been studying for some time, trying to figure out exactly what he's looking for. He seems to bring back mostly military artifacts. Says he's some sort of collector. Likes history. But one of these things these woods are very prevalent with are, well, ancient histories. Histories that never been documented in our time. So it could just be that he's searching for that. But, like you said, or like you were told, we believe it's all a sham and he's looking for something specific. Because there's one place he's always dug. The problem is, it's pretty well fortified. There are a couple other smaller dig sites you might be able to target and dig up information. on what they're digging for, that might give us more information. But unfortunately, I have no histories on that area. I don't exactly know what it is he's looking for. But I do believe it's probably dangerous to just go jumping into his most active dig site since he started here.
So he's got a dig site.
And he's got a bunch that he's marked out that there's a few that he has he knows there's less people there because he gets information from all the people adventuring in the area, and they let him know when they've had run-in with these men and kind of where they're at. So he has general areas on where they're at and what they might be looking for, but their main dig site, he does not know exactly what they're looking for. He just knows they've been there for a while.
All right. Well, what do you think, boys?
I guess. Oh no! Shit. Oh.
I mean, it sounds like we need to go to that dig site.
I mean,
But we don't know where the big one, the big Mac Daddy dig site is, right?
Well, he knows a general area,
Okay.
but he also knows that he's been told that it's heavily fortified. He says that, I mean, the captain and the town master may know more. Other people in town may have had more encounters with it.
Okay.
Shit.
We're kind of in a sticky pickle here.
Yeah, because I mean, I want to go to the site, but at the same time, I don't want to get any kind of.
Yeah, you don't want to get into something you can't handle. So, like, should we? Do we go to maybe some of the auxiliary dig sites and, like, I don't know, try and fight and then question someone there? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, we could try that. I mean,
Or he said that the town master and captain might know more about the Big Daddy dig site. So
I mean, I guess we could go to that dinner and ask.
we could just go to dinner and talk about it there.
And
That's
just
a good
kind of maybe
point.
dig in a little deeper. Like, we need to know a little more. Can you give us anything else about these dig sites?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
know,
That's a good point.
I guess that's the best bet.
So he writes down some stuff for you and says, well, when you come up with a plan, come on back and I'll get you a good map to get there. Or at least close.
Sounds great.
Good.
Pleasure meeting you there, friend.
Yeah, good. Good to meet you, pal. Good to have another short fella around here.
Okay. Well, he says, well, it was nice meeting all of you. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do. Please, when you're finished, could you come back and tell me your story? That's all I ask.
Sure. Why not? Gonna put it in one of these books here?
Just follow
Oh,
me.
yes, of course.
Just follow me on Snapchat. I'll put the whole thing on there for you.
Snapchat.
Yes.
What,
I believe you developed it.
Snapchat.
I'm more of a TikTok
I'll have
guy,
to look
so-
that up.
Yes.
Furry TikTok? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Like your clocks.
Ah! That was the better joke. Damn it. Good job, Tank.
Oh.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, I guess we'll head to the dinner and...
Okay, so you guys got like an hour. You guys gonna head home and clean up or
Yeah, I
relax
guess.
for a minute?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So you head on home, and when you open the door, at the table sitting, you see a human man. Human man in pretty fancy clothes. He's got a
cane with a dragon's claw and set with a ruby heart and a jade or emerald J and their actual stone this time. Played by Paul Giamatti.
Ooh, nice.
Is a balding man, got a smirk on his face. Says, gentlemen, what took you? And he's got standing beside him is a human, blonde hair, big guy in plate mail, and carrying a big greatsword on his back. He's just kind of standing behind him quietly.
Whoa, that's a big son of a bitch behind you. Whew.
Oh, yes, this is, well, he's my god of sorts.
Interesting.
This is Doran Grant. My name is Jameson Hartford.
Oh.
I've got to say, I've heard about all the wonderful things you've been doing for our town, and I just wanted to stop by and say thank you.
I stab him in his face.
All
right.
He's dead. Stop.
Good job.
Wait, guys. Wait,
so
I've got this.
When you reach for your sword,
Oh no.
the big guy stands in front of you and draws his bastard sword and says, "You do that, and you're a dead man."
Want me to get like a dex save or a...
And Jameson's like, please, sir, I just want to speak with you. Why with all the hostility?
Are we going at him, boys?
No. Dorian, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, that would be bad.
Too much talking, not enough action.
I mean, I'll talk.
I mean, you could go at him, but
I'll talk to
somebody
this guy.
better run because TPK's coming.
I'll talk to this guy, but I thought Dorian had stuff to say.
No.
Okay.
Dorian's just pissed.
Do you keep going after him or?
Well, I would imagine one of the guys would probably like.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's say yes. Let's say Barney puts a hand on your shoulder. And Barney says,
please, everyone.
Barney says, get out.
Put your sword away, Doran. Come on.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't mind
Let's
our
talk
friend.
like
He's
civilized men.
Hide my hostilities, and I'm keeping my hand on my sword, and I'm staying still.
No, Barney.
Gentlemen, I've come here mere as a friend, trying to, well, a businessman really, trying to offer you work.
And I'm with Barney where I'm kind of like sitting there like, oh, we don't want to jump in. So I'm kind of like, don't mind a friend. He's just really hungry. Yeah, that's what it is. He's just hungry. He gets a little hangry. It's all good.
Blood sugar is low, and so he goes murder.
Yeah. He goes.
Nice.
He becomes murderer.
Ooh, that's a good idea for a barbarian build. Like it's just hypoglycemia. No, Barney. He said so. That guy. So Jameson says he comes here as a friend looking for work. Barney just repeats, "Get out."
Please, won't you even listen to my offer?
Get out.
Well, I don't know why all the hostility, but I guess
you killed our friend. Get out.
And he gets up and walks out, and he says, "Well, I guess I'll be seeing you later." And he walks on out.
I may have killed us, but I don't care. Fuck that dude's entire fucking life.
Yeah,
there you go.
I don't like him.
Work with the devil to beat the devil. That's not. I mean, I'll get my hands dirty and I'll do some fucked up shit. I'm not gonna.
I mean, you could also infiltrate. You could infiltrate the devil.
No, fuck. Yeah. I don't want any.
But
Barney don't want anything to do with that dude.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. My character could. I mean, hit like the blood oath, blood honor, wanting to, like He's not. I mean, I don't know if you were serious about the intelligence thing earlier, but like, he's a smart dude. But still, he's not gonna like this. This guy is responsible for the death of his brother, and who knows who else. He's not gonna cozy up next to him to try and stab him in the dark one night. He wants him to know it's him the entire time and to kill him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really like that. Like if we get the chance to kill this motherfucker, I like what Austin just said. I want him to know it was like I don't want any fucking sneaky bull. Like I understand what John offered us there, and I liked it. But at the same time, fuck that. Like I want this dude to
Hey,
see
I
us.
totally respect that.
I
like
want this dude to see
I'm trying
us
to put
stab him in the face.
I'm trying to put a handful of options out there and see what
Options are
you guys
great.
bite
I
on.
appreciate. But yeah, that was No, this is all fantastic. This is a great session. Let's keep going.
And you guys
We gotta
hang out
lock
for a
that
little while
door,
longer.
by the way.
What?
What?
We gotta lock that door, by the way. People keep showing up. I think this is the second time we've walked into this house and somebody's in here.
Well, yeah, the last time was Dorian, though.
Yeah, we gotta fucking lock this door.
It was Al's fault last time, your fault this time. Or he can get in the door when it's locked.
Well, maybe. He had a very large individual with him, so who knows. Was there signs of forced entry?
No. Well, he's also got a slew of bandits working for him. Like, he
Right.
can't have somebody come pick that lock.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Or you don't know if he doesn't have a magic key that opens all locks.
Fuck that guy.
Who
I'm gonna
knows?
fucking murder the fuck out of that dude.
Almost that's getting
I
really
love
good.
that,
It's
like-
someone pickpocketed the place I'm in. Oh, it's fucking on.
Yeah.
You not wanting to go there, but then not wanting to go there because you just fucking hate that guy that much. I'm doing my job right.
Yeah, no, the best
go.
the look, if you're out of tools as a DM, the greatest tool that's always in your pocket is unified hatred of an enemy.
Oh, shithead. Yeah.
Right? If your party is not fucking unified, have someone piss all of them off.
Yep.
And then they will come together as a group to smite that bitch. Anyway,
Exactly.
Come together.
right.
Also,
While we're at the house, we play a little toe jam football.
so while you've had finally like a chance to rest today, you're chilling. Everybody is level 4 from this point on.
Oh.
You've done such a great job so far, guys.
Oh yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
you did a good job getting through my forest of hell. So
Jesus. Forest of hell. Level 4. Level 4.
nobody died.
But you know what
I'm
the
happy with
level
that.
4.
But we
Yeah.
can go over the details of that a little later.
John, your
I was peeing, but woo!
What?
your forest of hell was death trap worthy.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Fucking wolves, man.
14 save DC. Hell yeah.
Oh.
It's so much better than not
Shit.
13.
Gotta pee again. Be right back.
I wonder if all the new feet. Hey, John, do you remember any of the Artifice Initiate showed up in my choose a feat? So, hey, all the Tasha shit happened.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I was looking at it on there today, so
That's the only one I really like because it was the first one. That's the one I remembered.
yeah.
But I'm not taking a feat this level. Shoot, do you?
No, you
while-
need your ASI
While
increase.
Tank's pissing, do you want to roll hit points?
Yeah, we can.
I rolled a 3.
How do you feel about that progression so far?
It gave me some character development, so I'm happy.
Well, and like the levels. I got a 3, so I think I got the same thing as you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Austin, you have a D10 if you want to roll that for me.
I'm actually in the middle of making.
Okay, well, I got an 8 whenever you did. I'll leave that dice out of
That's
the way.
pretty good.
And then I'll roll Tankies. I got a 3, so
Ugh.
hopefully he does better than that.
Likely. Does he get a D10?
D8.
Oh. I think Rangers in Pathfinder are D10.
He's not a ranger, he's a rogue.
Oh, he is a rogue. Duh.
Rangers are a D10.
Arlo was a ranger before.
Yeah,
That's where I fucked up.
he's better as a
I
rogue.
told you I fucked. Yeah, he for sure, 100%. It's much more fitting. I told you I was like, yeah, artificer maybe, and then I'm like, look it, there's a bunch of clocks.
What's that from? Anaxi.
He's from the last story. He was from my game.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
When you said maps, I'm like, yep, there it is. Hey, Tank, roll your hit die.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I got the right word there. If it's supposed to, if he was something else, but I thought he was the artificer.
He was a
What's my hit die?
D8. He was a cartographer,
Oh,
but
okay.
but I wanted to play him as an artificer because I felt like it
Okay.
was appropriate. So it works.
5.
Yeah, and I think it is like
I mean, if he was gonna be anything, he was gonna be an artificer. He had the little.
he's a cartographer, a tinkerer.
Yeah, he had the little steampunk construct. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So Tanky, go. You remember how to do this, right?
Yep. Manage HP.
Yep.
And
Also, you
Oh,
get
Austin's not back
an ASI too,
So.
or a feat.
or a feat.
So.
Go from your character
Manage
sheet.
hit points, and then I've just put in add 5 to the 19 I already got there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you're done with that, you got to go down and fix your. I mean, you could take an ASI or you could take a feat. John, should we decide this tonight?
What?
What?
I mean, if you guys want to, we can do this all right now, real quick.
I mean, yeah, that's fine by me.
Don't matter.
I'm looking at Tanky's character sheet. What? Holy shit! That was loud.
You
can get
Sorry.
you can add 1 to Dex and be at a 20, and then you could add 1 to Wisdom or Intelligence and bump one of those, or you could take a feat. I don't know what feat you would want to take though.
There are even some good feats that might boost your dex to 20.
You're
I'm trying to
way
pull 'em
more
up real
familiar
quick.
with the feats than I am.
Yeah, because there's some good ones, like, depending on what you want to get. I mean, for your character at this point, I could see him taking something like, because you've been doing a lot of ranged. If you took something like crossbow expert and picked up a hand crossbow,
I wouldn't.
And,
I wouldn't take that. I mean, if
it would give you 2 attacks per round, and you could use it up close. You would never have to switch out weapons, and it's a D6 damage.
I'd take sharpshooter.
Same as your short
I'd
sword.
take sharpshooter before I took crossbow expert.
Well, he
Oh,
would
yeah.
get the 2 attacks per round, which would give him a higher chance of hitting, so he gets a sneak attack. That's the important part
And
there.
not that I don't doubt that you would inevitably give him a crossbow, but
Well, he could get one in town easily. You guys have more than enough gold, and I wouldn't have a problem with giving him one either.
I mean, fucking Lucky is a great feat.
Lucky's a good one.
What are? I'm trying to
Where
think.
is-
That's a
these
lot
at?
more to keep track of.
Trying to find them.
I'm trying to think of ones that add to your dex, though.
Where's mobile? It doesn't increase your dex at all.
No, it doesn't. It just increases your speed. Feeds.
There's one that increases. There's a new one called skill, and it gives you an extra skill, expertise. You can increase any ability, and I think you get something else, like any ability score. I know that was on there just for a catch-all. If you need one that gives you an ability
Yeah.
score bump, or you can just pick something. Sharpshooter's not a bad idea if you're gonna sit in the back a lot.
Athlete adds to your dexterity.
Yes, it does.
Elven accuracy,
That
is
helps you
that
climb better.
a new one?
He's not elvish,
Oh
so he
yeah,
would
he
not
can't
be.
get that. Let's see. I'm working on it. Hang on. Fade Away is from Xanathar's. Immediately after you take damage.
Those are all racial feats.
Oh, that is a rate. But can he not still take it because it's a gnome feat?
If it's a gnome feat, then he can take it. Yeah.
Immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn or until you attack. Holy fuck, you need to take this.
That's kind of
Yes.
cool.
Because
Shit.
You would get
if
advantage on attack
if
rolls.
you're invisible, you become it. Yeah, you need to fucking take this. It's
Okay.
called.
I'm looking that up right now
It's
because that
called.
sounds dope as
It's
shit.
called Fade Away. Do you want me to just add it to you, Tanky?
I just need to go to my feats. Go to feats
So
and then
yeah,
Yeah.
if you go down to where it says ability score improvement and you go to feat.
Immediately after you take damage, you can use reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn or until you attack.
What's it called? Fade away?
Deal damage or force someone to make saving throw.
So,
Fade away, yeah.
So
Use this ability. You can't do so until you finish a short or long rest. Oh, fuck yeah.
So
that is the dopest feat in the game.
So okay, until you attack, would that mean he would get advantage on that attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we get advantage on that first attack?
Okay, because I would leave that up to DM's discretion because I don't know. I mean,
I would even give him I'd probably give him advantage on that round. So you get advantage if you're using 2 attacks for whatever reason.
It's bonus action if he misses.
Yeah.
But I would.
It says to add this. I need to add Dex or Intelligence score by 1.
You want Dex.
That maxes out your Dex.
Maxes out your Fuck, that's a good feat.
And then you can really go feats from here on out unless you want to up an ability score because Dex is it's the only one you need. Really.
Alert would be a great feat. Lucky would be those feats that apply to everybody would be great for him.
Also, there's some good movement ones for
mobile,
but he's gonna get a lot. Yeah, mobile. I love,
especially as a gnome.
All right, so I added added to my feats, but I'm trying to change my Dex. Hold on.
Wait, so Tank, when you did hang on.
It'll give you a box down there.
Hang on. I'm actually in it. I'll look at it because well, what the fuck? Where'd it go? When you chose Fade Away, did it not? Didn't it bring up something that said Dex or Intelligence?
Well, it says increase your Dex or Intelligence score by 1. It didn't. Nothing came up besides that.
Is Austin back?
I'm back. I'm here. Yep.
Oh, can you roll a D10, buddy?
Okay.
Or did you?
Did I do that wrong?
It doesn't give you.
Okay, so you get 8 hit points. So you'll add 8 to that number in the manage hit points box when you level up. You want to put them up another level because we're doing that real quick. And you just have to choose whether or not you want to increase your ability scores or whether you want to pick a feat that could help you.
Hey, Tank, can you share your screen?
Sure. 1 second.
Let's see what.
1 second.
No problem.
Come on.
I know it sometimes doesn't always work. But like earlier, like it was when I was in your shit, it showed me Fade Away, but now it doesn't.
Okay.
Good God, come on.
Yeah, it's not selected on there. I'm not seeing it.
Well, I don't know that he's done it yet, so.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just on his sheet. I'm not. Oh, it's there. Yeah, I see it here.
It's in the feats tab.
His Dex at?
So go into the here. Are you in the manage feats tab? So go manage that feat. Let me go look at it. Yeah, it's got an exclamation. I'll fix it for you real quick because I'm here.
So
yeah, if you can fix it, fix it. It ain't that big a deal.
It should be done. Refresh.
Okay.
And that should be 20. That is dope as
Yeah, that's
fuck.
huge, dude.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm like, what?
also, when did you get minor illusion?
When did I get minor illusion?
Yeah, you have minor illusion.
Do I have that?
How did he
I
get
did
minor
not know that.
illusion?
Natural illusionist. You know the minor illusion cantrip.
What the fuck?
Intel is your spellcasting ability.
Is that a
5.
gnome
It's
thing?
a racial trait. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a racial trait.
So, dude, you can cast minor illusion. You can like make shit appear 30 feet away from you. Like you remember when I tried to make an illusion of the druid lady and call off the wolves?
Yeah.
You can do that whenever you want.
Okay.
I mean, it might.
Oh yeah, there you go. 20.
Yeah, read up on it. It might come in handy. It might not. I don't know.
Yeah, I
didn't even think that had
I
that.
really hated having to poo-poo that. That was a great idea.
Yeah, it's fine. Look, I hated that you did poo-poo it, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. I get it.
I think it's. I'm loving this so far. I'm thinking it's
But
all
yeah,
turning
so
out great.
so Tanky, if you use that, if you take damage and you want to go invisible, fucking go invisible.
So,
but then you
Austin-
can't get AOs.
What are you doing for your level?
Yeah.
I kind of feel pretty good about all my abilities.
Okay, do you want to do a feat then?
Definitely feeling like a feat.
You can get your strength up to
Tanky,
20.
you didn't have to add that feat there. You should have added that feat where you wait. No,
He's a
never mind.
gnome.
no. He added it on level up. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he went to manage feats and then put it that way.
Oh well, yeah.
That's what I was confused by. But no.
There's only like
So
to choose.
It's
so
all
you-
good.
feats that I would pick.
I just there's only 100 feats to choose from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of good ones.
There's a
What
there's
are
a
the new
dual
ones they
wielder.
did
Oh,
for-
he's already got dual wielder.
He's got a wielder. There is. Oh no, you have the two weapon fighting style. There's a new feat in Tasha's which gives you you can pick another fighting style, so you can get a bonus to your AC maybe.
Yeah, defender.
You could also bump your deck. Let's see. You would have to put 2 points into deck, so you could take defense as a bump to AC, or you could even use that option to take like what fighting style did you choose? Let me look here.
Or you could bump your strength or dex and add to your
2 weapon fighting. Yeah.
You could add to your attack damage or your AC by doing so.
Yeah.
I mean, feats are awesome. I love feats, don't get me wrong, but sometimes the ASI is the way to go.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to bump that strength or that dex because it'll help you with feats, saves, skills,
or the
saves,
con.
attacks.
I mean,
Con's not a bad idea either.
Con's never a bad one to take. Like, you got lots of options.
I'm just looking through some of them just to get an idea of what stone of feats are available.
The problem is that all the feats, if they do bump your ability scores, it's only by 1. So they're real great if you have like odd shit, but you don't have any odd shit. You got all evens, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's when I typically, if my shit's good enough. But yeah, your dex bumps your AC because you're in light armor. So that would give you a 15 with your dual wield, or 16 with your dual wielding.
Well, that's a pretty big deal.
A 16? He's at a 14
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, but he has a 15
Oh,
when he
right.
dual wields.
Right.
Because of his feet.
I forgot it. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
So he would be at a 16.
It's better than a
Typically.
15, but it's your dude. You do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, unless there's a.
But if you want to do more damage, it's strength.
Unless there's a feat that really grabs my attention and I think is just fucking perfect, I'll definitely up my dex to get that AC a little higher for sure.
I can't think of a feat that
Okay.
would benefit you more than upping
So
your
then
dex
you
would.
select dexterity twice.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at possibly doing. I'm still looking through the feats. I mean, somebody might not be good at that, but it just fits the character perfectly, or it's just something
Yeah.
that's really cool. So,
One that would be good later on because you get a lot of ASIs as a fighter,
Yeah.
so therefore you get more feats if you want to. Defensive duelist. It's in the PHB, I believe.
Yep.
It gives you like a reaction you can do.
When you're wielding a finesse weapon with which you are proficient, and another creature
Oh,
hits
it'd
you
have
with
to be finesse. Never mind.
aren't
You don't
he
wield.
could get short swords.
Oh yeah, he can get rapiers
Yeah.
and do the same damage.
Hit you with a melee attack. You can use the reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC for that attack, potentially causing the attack to miss you. It's actually fucking great.
Yeah.
Right now that would add a +2. Or wait, did our proficiency bonus goes up at 5, right?
It goes up at
Level 5.
5, I believe. So yeah.
If you use your reaction, you could and you had a finesse weapon, you could up your AC by 2 once per attack, or
Yeah,
once per turn, once per round. Yeah, that's a pretty dope feat, actually.
Yeah, I would
For
probably wait and grab that at 6th level.
Yeah, for a kind of squishy tank fighter, that's really good feat.
Oh, and what'd you get for your? Oh yeah, I told you 8. Tanky, did you rolled your hit points and inputted them already? That's right.
Yep, he fixed that.
Yeah.
I'm at 35 hit points.
I rolled
I'm
a
pretty,
3,
I'm pretty
unfortunately.
hyped about that.
That's not bad.
No, not bad.
Yep.
Austin,
I'm at 40.
did you fix your hit points?
Yeah, that's got him right because he was at 30. He's at 41 now, with the 8 plus 3.
Damn. Either I'm beefy for a wizard, or y'all are fucking squishy.
You're beefy for wizards, and they're a little squishy. They haven't rolled great on hit points.
I did go great. I did fucking make my con super great.
Austin, unfortunately, he had 3 good levels of hit points, and 1, I think he got 2
Yeah, that's
on one of them that we rolled. So
I like you know what I wouldn't mind adopting, John, and I might do for
puppy.
the next time I DM is just the player rolls, and if you roll less than half, you take half. So like if you have a D8 and you roll a 2, you take 4, and the DM doesn't
see
roll.
that.
Like I like that. It's pretty good.
yeah,
So
it's not bad. I like the 2 rolls. I don't know.
it makes it more exciting, for sure.
Yeah,
But it can also be super disappointing.
sometimes it is, but sometimes you get the short end of the stick,
You
and
take
that's
the
how.
good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life.
That's how you get it gives you a more random game, I think.
Tell him, Tanky.
If you want to go super hard mode, we'll just freaking roll it once.
Up to your dreams. Anyway, let's do this. Let's roll. More
Okay,
D&D.
so everybody's. Austin, have you?
Oh shit!
You haven't upped your decks yet. Do you know where to do that?
I'm still looking for the feats.
Oh, you haven't chosen
fine.
yet. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
you guys
while you go, I'm
hang
gonna
out.
be looking for more spells
For about an hour.
because I get 2, right?
Yeah, you get 2.
Okay. Just go ahead. I'll figure it out. Oh, I get a cantrip
You're good.
too. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. You do get a cantrip at 4th level.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm actually looking for Barney's character sheet so I can see what you pick.
Okay, I'll let you
I'm
know what the
excited.
fuck I pick.
No, I know. I'm just excited to see what all you got laid out. But anyway, it's so you guys are heading to the town master's office and you head in and he greets you at the door and takes you back for dinner. You see it's pretty he doesn't seem to like have a bunch of servants or anything like that. He seems more like the rest of the town vibe is this back country town. And Jameson gave you this way over the top, eccentric feel to him, to his dress, and just the way he was constantly smiling and smirking at you. Wasn't afraid even when you went for your sword. Stayed calm the whole time. Just this pompous prick.
What a pompous motherfucker.
Uh,
True
which
strike
Paul,
at him. Get
which
it.
Paul Giamatti is great at throwing. Don't use true strike. That fucking sucks.
Just messing. I just told him get it.
Hey, John. While we're in the middle of a joke, I know the rule is one spell per turn unless it's a cantrip. You know, like with the rule.
Yes.
So, what if the spell has a bonus action as its action?
Yeah. So if you cast, what do you mean the cantrip?
No,
If the cantrip has a bonus action,
no.
or the spell?
So I want to.
So if
I want
you
to
cast-
take Misty Step.
Yeah. If you cast Misty Step, you can Misty Step and then use a cantrip.
Okay,
as
but
your
not
action.
but not another spell.
No, not another actual spell.
Okay, that's fine. I'm still taking Misty Step. I need Misty Step.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Yeah,
I love that spell.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Yeah, Austin.
are you done, Adam?
yeah. Sorry,
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm done.
So can I change in my maneuvers? I've got trip attack, precision check, and evasive footwork.
Let me go read that. I don't know if you can change them out each level or just at.
Because part of the feat you can take is martial adept, and there's two things I'd like to take, but then I realized those are those are the same things as what are in my
Martial adept, if I'm not sure, just gives you that.
well, the martial adept gives me two things I can take.
Martial adept gives you 2 combat maneuvers. Yeah, it gives you
Right.
the battle master ability.
Right. And I would rather just switch out 2 of my maneuvers and then take the dex.
Well, this wouldn't. Take the dex. So what I will tell you about the combat maneuvers, let me go read that real quick.
Because
I believe it states.
I took
Hold on. Let me tell you this real quick. So, what combat maneuvers says in the book? You learn 3 maneuvers of your choice, which are detailed maneuvers by many maneuvers enhance attack in some way. Blah 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 blah. You learn 2 or okay. You learn 3 maneuvers, and then you learn 2 additional at 7th, 10th, and 15th. Each time you learn new maneuver, you can also replace one maneuver you know with a different one. So next time you'll be able to do that at 7th level. So you'll be able to swap them out. You'll be able to drop one of them and pick up 2 new ones. So you'll have 3 new ones, and you'll get rid of an old one. Does that make sense?
The real question is are you going to start using them?
Well, because the one precision attack I did, but evasive footwork and trip attack I don't really.
Evasive footwork. To swap those out if you want to drop either of those. But I think you're still going to have a lot of stuff between now and then. I think you're going to get a lot more opportunities to use them. And sometimes trip attack, you hit on the first attack, be like, I want to trip him. And he'll make a strength save.
Right,
especially if you think it's something
especially when you
it's
get
not
to,
real strong.
When you get to 5th level, dude, and you get a second attack. Like,
yeah,
it's fucking because
you'll
then
have
you
a lot
get
more
then you get
opportunities to do
advantage
this
on the
shit.
next attack, and maybe you crit more.
Yeah, and you're gonna get up to 3 attacks per round with dual wielding.
And Arlo gets automatic sneak attack, even though engaged and all that bullshit. But he gets 2 chances to crit, being prone is a great condition for the enemy.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm still looking at.
Let's keep playing. Let's keep going forward. Doesn't seem like he needs to pick
And
this like immediately.
at 7th level, you'll also gain a 5th superiority die.
Cool.
So that's always nice.
Thanks.
So you guys you get welcome in. It's a modest table, but a long table. It looks like it probably can seat up to 10 people on each side, but it's all just woodwork. It's a wood building, pretty simple setup. Seems like a nice, modest guy, and he made a barbecued pork roast for dinner.
Fuck was pork.
With
Nice.
some nice buttered potatoes, onions, and corn.
Onions. Tank loves onions.
Score. Yeah, I fucking love them.
Cooked onions are delicious.
Raw
Fucking
onions are delicious.
I'm not
What'd
a
you
big
say?
raw onion fan.
Yeah, not raw at all.
You must love the onion aisle at work.
Yeah, it's fucking smells great.
Ugh.
I could bite into it.
Anyway,
You're fucking weird, man.
I mean, I don't think I would enjoy that. But anyway, so you guys are here. You sit down to dinner, and he's like, "So, did you find out any information?"
Oh shit. Okay, I thought about leveling up. Okay. So we found out. Let's OOC recap what we found out. Anaxi told us that there are multiple dig sites that Jameson Hartford has, and then there's like a main dig site, but he's not exactly sure where it is.
Fortified.
Then it's fortified. He knows it's
Mhm.
fortified, but he's not exactly sure where it is, or am I wrong there?
No, he's got a good idea of where all these places are.
Okay.
At least he can get you maps close to them.
Okay.
Where you should be able to track from there.
Okay.
Give you a general direction to look in.
Okay.
It's fortified,
So
but it's
In most
bonafide.
cases.
So let's tell them all that, and then Barney's gonna say, and then that motherfucker came into our goddamn dead friend's house and tried to parlay with us. And he's like pointing like back towards Al's house, like just as a.
And yeah. So you're kind of where you're situated in the room, you're kind of pointing over his shoulder. And he's like, "Well, I did tell you he'd most likely come visit you."
That's very disrespectful.
He's
He
a little
doesn't
brash.
belong there.
He's a little brash. He thinks he can buy anyone. But he can't buy me. And I'm glad to know he can't buy you either.
He's not buying us. Damn them.
Because, like you said, fuck that asshole. I agree. I just have to take a more measured approach. I am
Let's say,
You-
fuck
you-
that.
charge of the entire
you
town.
don't. I mean, like, and this is Barney like trying to like get him to like fucking like nut up, but like he's like, you don't. You're in charge. You don't have to, if you don't want to. I mean, I get it, bureaucracy and
Bonnie,
all, but
do you know much? Yes, there's much of that down south, and unfortunately, this ass hat is tied into it.
ass
Like
hat-
the way you're using your words, buddy.
ass
Is
hat's
this
a
pork
good.
bringing it
I
out of
like-
you?
That's a good
I feel
word.
like this is the better way to get through to you.
Yeah, it's working.
I'm not a fan of
Working.
him either. I just have to operate within the bureaucracy so they don't come down on our town and wipe us all out and take the stones.
Well, better you than me that you got to deal with this crap.
Trust me, I'd like nothing more than to march all our men into his front living room and batter his head on the fucking carpet, but if anyone heard me say that,
people could start rousing things and saying I'm speaking out of turn. Some people like him, most people don't. But some people are stupid and most people aren't.
Tristan.
Who likes them? Let's kill them too. No,
Tristan, I have a question.
Yes.
So you say that some people like him, most people don't. And I know we kind of went over this already, but would a good old fashioned town uprising not get the job done? I'm guessing, since it hasn't happened. Like, strength in numbers and whatnot. I know he's brought in
Most
trained
folk around
soldiers
here
and
aren't.
whatnot.
Most folk around here aren't interested in kicking up a fuss. They just want to do the work and go about their business.
Goodbye.
And they're not.
For the most part, Jameson's business does not affect them. He doesn't typically go after people in the town. Occasionally, there's a ruffian here or there that gets out of line, but they're usually removed from the town and sent packing. We tend to banish before we murder. That's just our way.
So when he says that, Barney's gonna like lean into like, because you said how many people at this table?
You could fit like 10 to 12 people. It's just the three of you and the town master.
Okay.
So he's speaking pretty freely with you.
Okay.
He knows he's safe at his home. He knows he should be pretty well protected in here.
Right on. So Barney's gonna lean into these two and he's gonna whisper, because I imagine we're kind of seated at the ends of the table. I imagine it's a lot like the Bruce Wayne Vicky Vale dinner. Can you pass the salt from Batman '89?
Similar.
But he's going.
There's like 10 seats down on either side, and you guys are at the far end.
He's gonna lean into these two, and he's gonna say, "Hey, if we can, we need to start spreading the fear and like not just rabble rousing, but like these people need to be they need to be concerned about this." And then he's like, that's all he's gonna say. He's like the town needs to fucking know that this dude's a fucking piece of shit, and he could just fucking put him under. He could become a dictator. You know? Like, fuck this dude.
I think he already is.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he isn't.
Oh, God.
He is and he isn't, though. Like, he's doing it right. Like, he's kind of like slow playing it. You know? At least what John's told us. He's slow playing it, which is a smart move. But,
yeah,
like, the people of this town need to be aware of that. Anyway, go on, John. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, as far as the encampments, I do know a little bit. I've talked to Captain Foyle. Keeps me extensively informed on all of Jameson's workings that he can get eyes on, and he sent a few scouts out there specifically at his main dig site. And there's a lot of men going in and out of there. Some have thought that they might be bringing in slaves, goblins, kobolds, the like. But I mean, as long as goblins and kobolds aren't attacking us, we're not going to raise too much of a fuss. So, unfortunately, we're not too emotionally attached to that happening. I do believe that it's pretty well fortified, and until we have much more information, I wouldn't advise the three of you rushing in there. But what you speak of with these other sites, it might be a good idea to gather some information. Any more information or dirt we can get on Jameson, the more leverage we can possibly have over him, the more power it will inevitably give us in the situation when we do have to come to blows. Which I believe is coming soon, but probably not as soon as you want.
Always happening.
You have to be careful not to get you killed.
Uh, I mean, me, Adam. I think that's a good idea. Like we hit some of these auxiliary sites. Maybe keep some of the guards alive. Try and question them. See what we get out of them. But
Yeah, you never know what journals or shit you could
right.
find
Maybe they
along
have
the way.
some maps or whatever on them. But like, Barney's gonna say, I think that's a great idea. But I also think he's bringing in men. If you can do it, you should also be bringing in men. And I mean, it's more of a like this same kind of attitude he's been giving him. Like, Barney's still pissed. So it's like, he's buffing up his roster. Fucking if you can, you need to. And that's basically the message. Like he doesn't even have to respond, but yeah.
And he just kind of nods in agreement and understanding. But you see a look on his face that's going to be tough, but he'll see what he can do, type thing.
Sure. I'm gonna pee
Um,
again, but I'm listening.
And other than that, you guys talk for a little while. You eat your dinner.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good. And after a while, he goes behind him to a chest, opens it up, and grabs a sack out and hands it to each of you. It's just a little small sack with one stone in each of it, and they're each worth 100 gold pieces apiece.
Nice. One stone, 100 gold piece, right? Oh, yeah, one
Yep.
stone, 100 gold.
Yeah, you each got a stone worth 100 gold,
One stone.
I'll
Okay.
add it to
like
the
an
sheet.
amethyst. Yeah.
Okay.
Barney would probably ask at this point. He would say, "Look, Tristan, I feel like we're on the same page. We've got a decent amount of coin here. Oh fuck. So, hey John, real quick, I highlighted this and didn't even notice it. Can we retcon that we would have asked about manticore tattoos when we got back to town? Would anybody have?
Oh, yeah.
So he told you. Remember, Karduk told you that it was there's a gang that runs on the road
Oh, okay.
to town
Okay.
that Jameson has denied all acquaintances with, but you found a guy in Jameson garb with a manticore tattoo.
Right.
And they said most likely if we confront him about that, the only thing that's going to come out of it is he's going to be like, well, it was a vagrant member who wanted to join and we took him along.
Right.
Something,
Deny,
just
deny,
a story.
deny. Gotcha.
Even, yeah, it's going to be pointless evidence in their minds.
Right. Okay, cool. So Barney's going to say, and basically this is basically me saying it to you, John. He's going to say, Tristan, we've got a certain amount of currency here. Do you know of anybody that might be able to help us spend a bit of it and aid us in our path to take this bastard down? I think I just went Irish a little bit.
Yes. There's quite a few places in town that have all sorts of things absconded from the woods nearby. You have Feral Acquisitions. He's got a few things there. You can go to. I've heard you've had a run-in with the Delvors. They run a shop out of their home. You also have Demon Discoveries, the brothers, who run a small shop in the center of town. All of them pretty well close to each other. He kind of explains. And Callie Dane runs her goods store in the business district down there. You can get jewelry, Adventurous Acquisitions, they have things that might be useful to you. I think those are most of the stores, unless you need a butcher or some tools. If you're looking for weaponry, and he kind of eyes Dorian, you could try Halfgar's Hammer. They're the best hammers in town. Promise.
Right on. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what was the what? Sorry, I was. Stop barking. What was it? I didn't add it to the sheet because I was urinating. What did he give us?
So it's stuff I've given you before, I think. But you got feral acquisitions, demon discoveries.
No. The loot.
No,
Oh,
the loot.
the loot. 3 100-piece gold piece gems.
Okay. Yeah, the stones, right, or whatever.
Yeah, gemstones.
3
gemstones,
100 GP gems. Okay. Yeah. So we're sitting. Just so you guys know, we are sitting at. Let's see. I'm just gonna do the gold. 54 plus 48 plus 150 plus 300 plus 300. 300. We're sitting at about 852 gold. Which, I mean, it all depends on the prices John wants to sell us stuff for, but I mean, it's like I don't know, like maybe some weapons.
You could probably find some stuff.
Yeah, some weapons for y'all. I mean, if we could potentially get +1 weapons for both of you, good God, would that benefit us a lot? Because they bypass, they're magical, so we're getting to that point where, I mean, all of this is obviously super metagamey, but you know, yeah, we need to. I think, and maybe I don't know, John, if you want to, maybe prepare something, some stuff we can buy. I know we're coming towards the end of it, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you guys would know stores are getting ready to come to a close, so you'd probably have to go in the morning.
Yeah, well, yeah, I figured it was towards the end of the day, and we'll finish up this dinner and probably head home, but.
Yep. But yeah, he gives you all the good places to hit up in town. And he did say if you were looking for the bar to get information about the Jamesons, it's the Frowning Spider down south.
Right, I saw you
tend to hang out
that.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I do want to go there. I mean, I guess we don't need to necessarily do it tonight, but also now that Barney probably pissed off him, that might not work. Fuck. Sorry. I was in the moment. Sorry, boys. We'll see if that works out.
You're good.
I mean, we can fucking get somebody super drunk. It don't take that much gold to get somebody super drunk, but we'll find out.
No.
I mean, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think... I mean, as far as alignment goes, I don't think Barney's too far away from taking a fucking hostage. So...
Let's say he's on a tear this episode.
I would say he's losing it a bit. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah. But there's a lot of shit that could happen between now and then.
I don't think...
But I like the idea of you guys checking out some shops in the morning and then probably heading over there.
All I'm saying is I don't think it's too far of a leap. So...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, at a certain point, it's like you're kind of like, we got to do what we got to do because this...
Hey, Tank,
nobody's doing anything. So.
Tank, at a certain point, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Time for a change. You're gonna kick their legs out of their legs.
I kicked your leg out of your leg.
I kicked your leg out of your leg. Damn it, episode.
Love that music.
And then your theme song sounds like Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Hey, so
Fuck.
All
I
his
think-
themes were great. That's the sad part.
Yeah. Great all around.
So, John,
How do
think
you
we
have
should,
4 different amazing themes?
Right,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
Should we call it?
Yeah, I think this is a good spot to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it. You
It was
can you can prepare maybe a shopping list and maybe we'll buy some stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, also take a look at some stuff,
Yeah.
and if there's anything you have in mind, really give me an idea of like, I'm looking for an pair of boots or
Yeah.
a sword
I've
or
for sure
something
already sent you
to something to
at
help
least
me
one thing.
hide better. Like, give me a little bit of something, and I will throw items out at you from there.
I
But I'm
will-
gonna prepare like a list of stuff I want to give you guys.
I'll
You
give
give me an idea of what you're looking for, and I'll give you. Well, because I want to roll. I like role playing out
For
shops
sure.
and stuff.
I would put all any weapon / armor enhancements for those two on the table, like +1 shit. And then you set the prices, obviously. Like obviously those are
And this would be a good. This isn't a bad spot for them to look into. Or they already. Oh yeah, they both just got studded leather. I don't think you have that equipped, Austin. Because I feel like
What's that?
you would have a higher AC.
Studded lower? No, he probably didn't. I don't think he did.
Because you guys both picked up studded leather armor.
It's not
Yeah.
even on his sheet.
You
Well,
just gotta go to your equipment,
while we're
buddy.
chatting. While we're chatting a little bit, I saw 2 feats that I kind of was interested in.
I want to
Okay,
hear
yeah, I'm
these,
here.
Yes.
The first one is kind of basic, but it sounds. I mean, it's just the tough feat. Your
Tough
hit
is
point
great.
maximum increases by
Tough is a
equal
great one.
to when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 hit points.
Yep.
So
Your
you can beat people up.
your max will go up by 8 and 2 every level. It's a simple and easy and awesome feat. Every
So I really like
that's
that
one
one.
of
Always
those,
a good one.
that's one of those ones like alert and lucky that every class benefits from.
The next one is called Sentinel.
Yes.
When you have master
Sen-
techniques that take advantage of every drop in any enemy's guard, gaining you the following benefits. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. So someone tries to get past me, I hit them, they stop moving.
Yup.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. So
That's kind of
you
cool.
can try and disengage, and if I hit you, I still get to try and hit you, and if I hit you, then you can't move. The third one, and this is the one I really like. I think this one would really go well if Tanky and I were next to each other. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, so like let's say Tank's right next to me and they attack Tank, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking target.
That's great.
So if someone attacks Tanky, and he would get sneak damage if he was right next to me, right? But if
Yep.
I'm right
Yeah.
next to him, if someone attacks him and I'm next to him, I can do a immediate reaction, where I basically get to take a free swing at them.
What's that one called?
That's all under Sentinel.
Oh, that's part of Sentinel? Shit.
Yeah.
Sentinel's
That's
OP as fuck.
Yeah, Sentinel is OP
So-
as fuck, but it's a good one.
And
Also-
it's
I mean,
also
that's good.
Also,
it goes
just in this little, like, what we have ahead of us, Sentinel's great. Because if we go to these auxiliary sites and one of these fuckers tries to run, like, you can try and hit them and they can't move. So,
well.
Yep.
I mean,
that's,
for sure.
that's
I-
very short-term
been able to
thinking,
stop
so...
people.
But,
Right, but that third one, that is what I really like because that gives me an extra chance to hit someone
But
if I'm
remember,
next.
once you've done that, you've then used your reaction for that round. So if they do try to run, they will have that ability.
Sure, but
Because that costs a reaction.
But
No, it's still great.
Yeah.
It's still great.
Most turns
Don't get me
you're
wrong.
not using your reaction though. When you think about it.
Exactly.
You don't.
Right.
You don't.
And essentially,
Oh yeah, no, I know for sure.
right, and it makes sense. But also, I lose my ability to attack him by attacking him. So it's still a lot for me.
No,
So
extra attacks are always a great way to go.
And I just think that because, if Tank and I mean, Tank doesn't have to be right next to me. I get that. But if we are next to each other and we're fighting and someone tries to attack him, I get to do that quick reaction.
Well, sure.
So
Yeah.
And he's always trying to get in with you, but it just doesn't always work out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think it's great. Yeah. Did I stop?
And I think when I
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.